Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the WR Podcast. I'm Joey.
I'm Tommy.
I'm Pops.
And we're back with this edition.
We're back with another exciting installment of the WR Podcast.
Episode 49.
Episode 49. We're moving up in the world.
That's right.
Thank goodness we're out of 47.
Well, on our last episode, we had a special guest, Damo. Big
Our
shout
boy,
out to
Damo. From the
Damo.
rest of the podcast.
It was great to finally sit down with him for a couple hours.
Hey, am I still fired?
Yeah, you're still fired.
He's still fired. Listen.
We're just.
He's going to work as an intern, which means he won't get paid for this. But anyway, you got something to say there, old man?
You're just here until Donald's.
Got it.
What the fuck was that?
Probably just the computers being a piece of shit usually.
Yeah, there's always a kerfuffle with these fucking laptops. Ask my $100 one how it went. Ain't that right about they still here? Still ain't getting my laptop. You're never going to see the old blue wall again for right now.
But anyway, with that being said, though,
No, I got it. I got hit to hunt down collectibles on Red Dead.
Woo! Of course you do.
yeah, of
course you do, Baldy.
Hey, Pops.
You fucking right, I have.
Pops, I'm gonna take you off the screen for just one
We're going to take you off the screen for just a second. We got to hype up some merch here.
Yeah, we gotta hype up the merch.
Well, okay, get it done.
Guys, if you guys are interested in getting some stickers from us, the Wrestling Rampage crew, me, Tommy, and Pops, we do have some stickers available. They are free.
Absolutely free.
Absolutely free. All you gotta do is get in contact with us. What now?
Hell, you can't even give fucking stickers away. Hell, you can't even give video games away. You can't even give video systems away. What the fuck is wrong with the world we live in today? I can tell you one thing about it.
All right, keep sipping on the water, old bag. Anyway, we're going to show you guys the stickers real quick.
We'll get into that later on.
We have the classic Wrestling Rampage logo right there for
The
you guys.
OG.
The OG. We have Damo made this one for us, which is our background.
The fastest rising upcoming artists.
That's right.
Our boy Damo.
So that is available as well. And the new Wrestling Rampage logo.
Three Stooges themselves.
As us, as the Three Stooges. All the stickers, they're great quality stickers. You can put them on anything, laptop,
Yeah, you ain't going to get
car.
these stickers from the doctor's office, let me tell you.
That's right.
These ain't that low quality stickers.
But the stickers are absolutely free. All you got to do is get in contact with us, guys. Down below, you'll see it. The ticker's ticking right there. You can get into us on Twitter or X. You can also get into us with Instagram. That's me and Tommy's. You can also just ask us on Facebook if you guys have us on Facebook. If you guys want stickers, they are absolutely free, and we will give those stickers to you absolutely free. And also, you guys,
Free of charge.
Free of charge. But if you guys want to support us just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We need a little bit of support from a lot of people.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, before we get to the pin here.
Yeah.
Enter the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. We're almost there, guys. We're almost at 3,000. Get us there. We're almost there.
Guys, we're about 15 people away.
15 away. We just need 15 people to subscribe, and we'll start that giveaway.
Absolutely.
And by the way, the video will be in the link in the description below where you go and enter the giveaway.
Absolutely. It will say 3,000 subscriber giveaway video. All you got to do is click on the link from that. Go to it. If you want the GameCube, put GameCube in your comment. If you want the N64, put N64 in your comment. And if you want the PS2, put PS2 in your comment. And you will be entered in the giveaway. And also, this is in the continental United States because once you kind of ship out of there, it's a lot of money.
That's right.
Hell, it's a lot of money to ship now. But,
yeah.
We are who we are, but we'll get it to you guys. But if you guys want to support us just a little bit further with a little bit of cheddar, as they say, And this is a little bit of cheddar, guys.
Yeah.
We actually have the Wrestling Rampage pin, which is right there. Come on. There we go.
There we go. Look how high quality pin there.
High quality pin of us right there. There's Tommy, there's Pops, there's me. High quality pin for you guys. You can put them on, you can put them on your t-shirt. You can put them on a book bag, whatever you want to do. If you guys just want to buy one to support us, please do that. The pin is only $7.
$7.
Once again, most of that goes towards shipping. About almost like $5 of it goes towards shipping, guys. So we're only getting like $2 out of these pins. But it's pretty much what we're going to make back from making these pins. So if you guys want a pin, there's still some available. If you guys want the pin, get in contact with us, and we will get you guys a Wrestling Rampage pin. And also, if you get the pin,
get the stickers with it.
The stickers come with it for free, absolutely. So, and by the way, also, the giveaway. The 3 winners of the giveaway will also get a pin and the stickers in their box as well. Yeah. So, just to let you guys know,
a little bonus
for the 3,000 subscriber giveaway winners. But there you guys go. Pops, we're gonna bring it back on the screen if you're ready.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now listen.
Well, I just want to talk about real quick. Pops, your birthday just passed.
Yes, it is.
And you enjoyed your birthday. You got
tremendously. I got a lot of gifts. Got to get taken out to eat at a place I like to go, which is hey shit, brain fart right here. Bob Evans down on the farm. Had me some biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs. Drunk me a Coke, and went out to Walmart, got me some clothes, and bought me a 24-pack of Pepsi, zero sugar, that is. Trying to get a little healthy here, but been drinking that for a while anyway. That is, this is the first time I talked about that. But anyway, moving on. But I had a great birthday, and you know what? Really top it off. The past birthday is for you guys to hit that button and get us to 3,000.
Absolutely, hit that subscribe button, guys. We want to at least try to get to it before the end of the year.
Yes.
So hit that damn subscribe button. Also, real quick, if we just want to go over here to our analytics here, we got our audience here. We'll bring it down here, and I will say this is a lot. It's looking a lot better.
Yes, it is.
You know what? I'll bring that up right here, Pop, so you can kind of see it if you.
All right.
We're gonna do a little screen share of our analytics here. Boom. Share. I'm pretty sure, Pops, you can see it on the screen right now.
Oh hell! We're almost there.
60% are subscribed. That is watching. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys. That means a lot.
Thank you very much. We try to do our best we can here.
But right there, there's at least 39% of people that are not subscribed that are watching. Hit that damn subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. We really would appreciate it.
And from what I've seen down here, real quick, we'll bring it down here real quick. Is look at our male to female.
Looking good.
36% female.
Thank you.
Going up there.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
That is awesome because it's a little hard to get some females to watch your show.
Yeah. I appreciate all our females that's watching, and thank you very much for that.
Of course, there's our demographic there. Wow, a couple of some old motherfuckers watch us. Look at that.
Right.
But nonetheless, but we're doing pretty well.
Hey, don't knock the old motherfuckers, man.
The old motherfuckers. Primarily in the United States. We're doing pretty good on the bell. We're doing typical for YouTube. So we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good, guys. But all you guys got to do is hit that damn subscribe button because we're damn close. Like I said, 15 away from the where we want to be, and we would really appreciate that. Also, I want to apologize personally for not putting out as much content as we usually do, and that's on me. Okay, that is this isn't about Tommy or Pops. It's me. I get a little. I'm tired a lot.
Oh, yeah, I'll take it from you. Listen, Joey's the backbone of this podcast that we do. He's the editor of the podcast. Sometimes he has to piece shit together. So sometimes he's just tired, and Tommy he does the news, and you'll hear that here later on. Me, I'm an old fuck that don't do nothing. I'm fucking 65 now. I turned 65 yesterday. I'm fucking old, and I've worked ever since I was 15 years old. Still working today.
Well, I'm tired most of the time. Guys, I'm working like 50 hours a week at my job. I'm pretty tired. Not only that, but I recently started seeing somebody. I'm in a relationship, and that also takes a little time out of it as well. So that's me. That's on me. That isn't about them. It's my fault that we haven't really put out much content, but that does fall on me. Also, real quick as well.
We're gonna be putting out more content.
I will say this: there is content, but it's slowly getting out there.
Yeah,
I will say that it's slowly coming out. But the editing process does take a while as well. So there is that. But also from the people that Pops and Tommy knows this. About 4 months ago, we bought a brand new refrigerator.
Yeah.
And this also took us back last week that we didn't have enough time to do any podcasts either. Our refrigerator went out.
Again.
Well, technically again, but this is a brand new refrigerator.
4 months old, people.
4 months old. And for some odd reason, something went wrong with the damn thing, and it was not keeping anything cold, and it was not freezing. Which pissed me the fuck off. I paid $800 for this fucking refrigerator. Anyway, had the motherfucker for 4 months, and the motherfucker broke down. So
and we had to almost throw food away.
Yeah, we almost had to throw food away, but we were able to save it. We were able to have somebody save our food for us, which I appreciate that.
No doubt.
But come to find out, we were like, man, we just paid fucking $800 for this fucking refrigerator. So come to find out that
I'm glad we thought of the idea.
We're like, you know what? Let's see if we can try to get a repairman, a refrigerator repairman.
I'm glad we thought of the idea.
And
actually, Tommy thought of the idea.
And so we started calling around. One person said that they're a little backed up, that it might take a week. And I was like, a fucking week? Are you serious? But
we moved on from that.
Yeah, called another person. They said they could be over there the next day. And I was like, we'll take it. Come to find out, apparently our refrigerator, it came off the factory unchecked. unchecked off the factory floor. Fuck you, Lowe's. Wait, did we get from Home Depot or Lowe's? Home Depot. We got it from Home Depot. Fuck you, Home Depot. Anyway, so we got it from Home Depot. So fuck you, Home Depot. I had to spend another $167 as Pop sneezes his fucking head off there.
Fucking right. Hell, that's money being wasted. Makes me want to sneeze, damn it. Fuck.
So fuck you, Home Depot, for selling us a fucking defective refrigerator. Apparently, there was a mechanism that got stuck in defrost mode, and it wouldn't come out of defrost mode. So he had to put a new mechanism in it, and it cost $167. Yeah. So that refrigerator is almost $1,000 now.
It's a little piece. It's a little piece that hooks up and underneath your freezer thing, and that thing, every time it turns, it'll hit a certain spot and to defrost everything. Well, ours was not doing it, so it automatically shut itself off where it would not put out any coldness. So there you go.
Wow.
But we got it fixed. It's working fine.
Yeah, it's working great.
Stuff. Yeah.
Working great now, but still. I had to shell out another fucking $167 to get it fucking fixed, but nonetheless. Also, we I'm not gonna sit here and say poor us, but Florida was going through some big stuff over the past couple of weeks. From the hurricanes, the first hurricane and the second hurricane that came a week later.
Thoughts and prayers go out to those people in Florida.
Yeah, thoughts and prayers go out to the people in Florida. We actually know a few people that live in Florida.
Yes.
We actually have a few family members that live in Florida.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
But the thing is we actually got some blowback from the first hurricane. What was it? Helene and then Milton, I believe.
Yeah.
We actually got blowback from the first one, Helene, because it actually came we didn't get like much, okay? But during the hurricane that came, the first one, the Helene, we actually got a lot of the rain from it. We got a lot of the wind from it. We got a lot of the blowback from it, and it was pretty shitty. It was constantly raining.
Yeah. But Florida, it got boomed with a lot worse than that.
Absolutely. But yeah, I mean, we got a little brumped end of it, but we didn't get anything near what they did at all. But it's just a pain in the ass though, because we're trying to fix some stuff around here with some rain coming in.
Yeah, so, it was raining and everything. We're trying to do some things around here, trying to make the house better, remodeling the house and shit like that right there. It just kept us from not doing too much.
But with that being said, though, we're back. We're back with this episode.
That's right.
Also, you know what? Let's go ahead and get into that first one from Ric Flair.
Okay, yeah.
Since we already talked about the Hurricanes, let's talk about Ric Flair real quick.
Yeah, let's talk about the Nature Boy.
The Nature Boy. I actually sent this to Tommy.
Yeah. Since we're talking about the hurricanes in Florida.
Yeah, the hurricanes in Florida.
Let's show you how much Ric Flair is grateful for these people.
Yeah. Ric Flair wrote this on Twitter. All right. He goes, "I'm so sorry for being in Las Vegas, reaping the benefits of being the personality I am. I am so sorry for everything, all the suffering and all the hardships for people who's going through it in Tampa where I live." He goes, "I can't give you $100,000, but I will donate $1,000 to whatever charity you would like, and I will supply Tampa with all the woo energy drinks that are needed to keep everyone's energy up. So much respect for my grandson Carter and all the volunteers who are working hard to help in the recovery efforts. Woo energy on me. Just tell me when and where to send it. Fuck you, Ric Flair.
Nobody wants your 75-cent energy drinks.
Yeah, you go to Target and, like, there was a thing going around where Target was selling his fucking shitty energy drinks for like 75 fucking cents.
Yeah.
Yeah. When it comes down to Ric Flair, he goes, I can't give $100,000.
That's because you ain't got it.
Because you ain't got it. You spend it all, yo.
You spend it
all.
You spend it all, you fucking drunk.
And he goes, I could donate $1,000. Wrestling Rampage could donate $1,000, Rick. You made a lot more than that, motherfucker. Okay, Wrestling Rampage can afford to fucking donate $1,000 if need be.
Well, now, in Rick's defense, I'm gonna put up with Rick's defense problem right here. Now, in Rick's defense, that divorces, alimony and child support. That right there, fucking rob a motherfucker. Okay.
Well, first of all, I learned from my first marriage. Marriage was a big mistake. Okay, don't get married, guys. Okay. So that's the first mistake.
Unless you find the real one.
I'm not sure.
I don't know about that either.
Don't get me wrong. I look at things differently than I did when I was younger. I think marriage is a scam for most people. Personally, it's a scam for the woman, and it's also a scam for the government. That's just me, though. But anyway, because most of the time, what does a guy get out of a marriage?
I got you two.
Hold on. You can have sex and have a child.
Well, that right there is true, but it's also like this right here, and I don't give a fuck who likes it or who don't. Any brain dead asshole can get a kid. It takes more than that to be a father.
Well, you don't have to marry the person to be a father.
Well, you don't have to marry the person, but back I'd like to have my kid with me. So fuck.
Well, that's why you go through the courts to make sure you get fucking custody of your child.
Well, anyway. The courts ain't no good, in my opinion. Not anymore. They ain't. And I'll explain that why later on.
We'll explain that later on. Right. But also on top of that, you shouldn't have been married so many times, Flair. And on top of that, you shouldn't be fucking banging all these fucking broads anyway, and fucking spread your goddamn seed out far and wide. Okay.
And do you think, Rick? Mm-hmm. Do you think the people in Florida whose houses are destroyed, their lives
give
are
the fuck about your woo,
and their lives are destroyed, their belongings gone, and then there could be
know what though? I got my woo energy,
and some people, I heard some people are missing.
Yeah.
Some people, some people are zoomed in.
You think woo energy is going to help that? Boy, well, thank you, Rick, for that energy. I needed it. No, fuck off, Rick.
Fuck a Ric Flair. Fuck a Ric Flair. Move on. Fuck a Ric Flair.
Fuck you and your fucking purple shirt.
Fuck a Ric Flair.
Fucking mermaid man. And your fucking blubber motherfucker, fat motherfucking son-in-law is your goddamn barnacle boy.
He's a fat barnacle.
Barnacle boy and fucking looking like fucking fat Peter Griffin.
What's the first thing on the docket besides Ric Flair?
Well, let's go ahead and get into some things here.
Some wrestling news.
We're going to start out. We already showed what we thought of 75-cent Flair there.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I do appreciate Ric Flair will do anything.
Yeah, he'll do anything.
Yeah, so
look what he did for TNA.
Look what he did for Paisanos.
That's right. Yeah, he gave them business.
He gave them plenty of business.
Him and Alan Jackson both. He popped the top there.
He pops
the top everywhere.
Again.
But here we go. The Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
They debuted on SmackDown.
They debuted on SmackDown in a winning effort over Damo's favorite team, the Orderlies.
Tommy, they've had 3 matches in the WWE.
No, 2.
No, 3.
Oh, 3?
They've had 3 matches in the WWE over their debut, which was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
They've had 3 matches. I think one was a house show or something.
Yeah.
But they're already the WWE Tag Team Champions.
Yeah. They beat the Bloodline,
which happened on SmackDown, which aired tonight, by the way.
Yeah. And Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley are already doing great things in WWE right now.
The Motor City Machine Guns are already, after being there for 2 weeks, are already the WWE Tag Team Champions, beating the bloodline of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa.
Well, that's what happens when you tell.
Or Camacho.
Well, that's what happens when old fucking Solo Sikoa. Hey, Jacob Fatu, give Unico's fucking shitty bodyguard here from GTA 4 or Grand Theft Auto Vice City or San Andreas, wherever the fuck
San
he's from,
Andreas.
with his fucking polo shirt on like he's Conan.
Orderly.
Give him the tag team title. Why, you want to lose it? Well, look what happened. That's what happened. When you give it to Camacho, ask Unico, ask Sakara number 2 how that went.
That's true.
He'll tell you you don't want this guy to bodyguard your bike or try to hold your belt or anything. And of course, he's the one who lost the match. No shock there. So your new WWE Tag Team Champions are the Motor City Machine Guns.
Now, I do have to want to get into this though. For some of the WWE audience, they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
They're complaining.
There's some WWE fans complaining. Man, they only been here for 2 weeks, and they're the WWE Tag Team Champions and all this. Well, let me explain here. Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin been tag team partners for years. Hell, they were tag teams in TNA. Like, they were multiple time TNA Tag Team Champions.
What year was it? 2006 or 2007?
It was like 06, 07.
Is when they started teaming up.
Yeah, and they're a good tag team.
They've been a tag team for almost 20 years.
Almost 20 years. And they're still just as good as they were back then. And they're older. And here's the thing. They were both good singles. Mm-hmm. Both of these guys are former TNA World Tag Team Champions.
Absolutely.
Like they are. Both of these guys are former TNA World Heavyweight Champions.
Because they broke up and then they started doing singles.
Yep.
And then they started to team up team up again. Some people don't know that. They've been a tag team for nearly 20 years.
And I'm happy for them. They come to WWE. Yeah, they're a little bit older, but they still have a lot to prove. Mm-hmm. And they're like, hey, I'm here. They finally made it to WWE. People say, well, they should have went there when they were younger. Well, they're here now. Well, look at AEW. They hire old people. They hire more old people than Motor City Machine Guns.
Didn't we say that they were in like their late 30s?
Yeah, late 30s, early 40s. And here's the thing.
When you're looking at you gotta realize especially a wrestler.
Yeah.
They don't peak until they're in their 30s most of the time.
Here's what they need to do. These people that are saying that shit, go back and watch what they did in TNA with Beer Money. They had the longest and biggest feud of all times in TNA.
I mean, granted, I was never a huge Motor City Machine Guns fan.
But I respect both Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin.
But that's neither, like I said, that's neither here nor there. I think a good tag team, is conducive to the tag team you're facing. And to me, the all four of them guys I'm talking about, Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money, they were a constant tag team, and they worked off of each other, which made it great.
Absolutely. And they're in their early 40s, 41, 42.
Yeah, Alex Shelley's 41 and Chris Sabin's 42.
That's not anything different about like wrestlers.
Yeah.
Wrestlers can go, especially nowadays, until they're almost 60.
Yeah.
Some can.
Some.
But I don't really think it's much of an issue.
No.
I think, and plus, who do you got on SmackDown anyway?
Like, here's the thing. That's the thing I was trying to say. SmackDown, like, if I have to say, Raw's got the better tag teams. Because they do got quite a bit of better tag teams than what SmackDown's got. You know, look, all you got that are decent on SmackDown's tag team wise is the Street Profits, the Bloodline, and fucking Gargano and Ciampa.
Yeah.
So who else do you have? And like, so I'm glad. Like, I would give Motor City Machine Guns the tag team titles too.
It just baffles me how some people can't really like go around that. Like, they're like, these guys should have been in the WWE a long time ago, and
well, maybe they just didn't want to be there at that time.
I'll be honest with you. I think they made a better choice in coming over when Vince didn't own the WWE.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad, because just imagine if the Motor City Machine Guns. Just imagine
Vince didn't like the small guy.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't like the small. He liked them big old burly guys. Is what he liked. He didn't like the little guys. So I think now is the best time that they did come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because just imagine if they showed up in 2008 or 2009 or 2010. Fuck,
those are horrible years.
Like
in the WWE, personally,
like what would they gave them? They would give them a shitty gimmick. Hey, come on, they had some cruiserweight guys like Evan Bourne. Look what happened to him.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Like, I would have waited too, and I'm glad they did, because once they said, well, Triple H should charge, well, I think I'll go there now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the best move. I would have waited too.
I think it was a better move, personally.
Yeah,
I really do. So, for the, like, don't get me wrong, Motor City Machine Guns was never one of my favorite tag teams, but I do respect them as a tag team.
And they're good.
And they are good.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I like they actually act like a real tag team.
Mm-hmm.
That's the teams I kind of like. The ones, I'm not a big Motor City Machine Guns fan, but I like them because they're actually act like a tag team. Because there's some tag teams that don't even deserve to be a team.
Me, when they first hit TNA, I said these guys are going to be something, and they were.
No, I enjoyed Chris Sabin even in the early days of TNA.
Yeah, he's a multiple-time X Division champion, and
so is Alex Shelley.
So is Alex Shelley.
Both of these guys were great.
They are very highly decorated wrestlers.
And these are guys young guys that are in the WWE now can learn from if they open their ears, unlike someone that shows up on Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
So we're gonna get into that.
But what else do we got, Tommy?
Well, we got the big dog.
The big dog.
Roman Reigns likely to take part in the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble for the first time since 2020.
And as you guys know, the reason why is because, well, for the last 4 years, Roman Reigns was the WWE champion, the undisputed champion, until he was dethroned at WrestleMania 40 by Cody Rhodes. It's going to be kind of nice to see Roman
in the Rumble.
See Roman in the Rumble over, him just reigning supreme.
Yeah, and I'm kind of looking forward to seeing him in the Rumble. And one that draws the house too, by the way.
Absolutely. Pops, how do you feel about Roman finally getting into the World Rumble?
For years, they tried to they push Roman Reigns, try to cram it down to people's throats. I'm glad that they took a different route this time to get him over. because they did the bloodline gimmick and damn he made it fucking work.
Absolutely, he did.
And now he's feuding with him.
Mm-hmm. He's feuding against.
And also Jimmy and Jay came back together.
Yeah.
So maybe I have a feeling probably I think Survivor Series is coming up here pretty soon.
Yeah.
Bloodline.
I think it's going to be Bloodline versus Bloodline. Yeah. I don't know who the fuck we're going to get on Roman's sides besides the Usos and him, but
they only need one more person, don't they?
Usually it's 4 or 5. But
I mean, they got Solo, they got Tama, they got Loa, and they got Jacob Fatu. So
yeah. They needs one more guy.
They only need one more person.
So I hope it ain't Sammy.
Rikishi. Nah, nobody wants to see Kish back in there.
As long as it's not Sammy.
Yeah. As long as it ain't Sammy.
No.
I liked it at first, but not anymore. I'm kind of tired of the old Zayn now.
Yeah.
It kind of come to the point to me. It just got fucking ridiculous.
This is from the No Contest Wrestling Podcast. I don't know who they are. Real quick, I'm going to type that in just so I can see. Well, they had CM Punk on, so they might have some clout, but I never heard of them. They had CM Punk on, Pops, and CM Punk actually had some choice words to say. This is O'Shea with O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Yeah.
Okay.
He has his own podcast.
You
know, the one that the AEW dwellers
hate. that the AEW dwellers hate because he told them off.
Because he told the truth.
Remember, Pops, he goes, who the hell are these guys on AEW television? And these fucking people are like, Google it.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's like we said either, you know, if you're running a wrestling program, you don't need to Google who's there. You're the one that breaks out the product.
Absolutely. Well, they had
CM Punk.
Yeah, they had CM Punk on, and this is what CM Punk had to say. As a company, we have gotten away from the Hell in a Cell match so long to where it became a toy. I want to bring it back and what it's supposed to be. I don't want to have a cell that needs a match. I want to have a match that needs a cell. I feel like me and Drew McIntyre have done that.
In which they did. They made, I'm going to tell you right now, you remember them Hell in a Cell matches? You remember the Fiend and Seth Rollins?
Yes, unfortunately.
The Beetlejuice Cell match is what I called it.
The Beetlejuice Cell match, yeah.
Do you remember the match with Brock and Roman?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
DQ?
I'm going to be honest.
I think it was the Seth and Fiend that had a DQ, right?
Yeah. DQ.
You remember a DQ at a fucking Hell in a Cell match? Hell, even X-Pac called bullshit on that.
Yeah, X-Pac called.
And he goes, I know I'm not supposed to be here, but that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's what he said. He goes,
when do you have a DQ in a Hell in a Cell match?
I may not be invited back, but that was bullshit. That's
he's true. But the hell? Because they made the Hell in a Cell match a complete and utter joke.
And see, Pops, this is the same thing that we talk about when we're talking about championships too.
Right.
You need a person that's going to hold that belt, not that belt to hold that person in that high regard. You need to make that belt mean something. Same thing with what Punk is saying here about the Hell in a Cell.
With him and
Jordan. The Hell in a Cell needs to be brought back in a certain way.
Yes.
And I thought they did that.
That was the best match on the entire show of Bad Blood, by the way.
Yes. People actually rave about that match for sure.
I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say it right here, right now. I don't care if the AEW dwellers don't like it or not. I think that Hell in a Cell match between Punk and McIntyre was better than Swerve and Adam Page. Sorry.
I have to agree.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm just being honest. Sorry.
See, once again, it's a story. It's a rivalry. It isn't just about matches.
That story was built up for months.
If you need to invest into something, Pops, when it comes down to wrestling, you are invested in the story, in the rivalry.
Right.
You are not invested in doing just flippity flop moves and moving on.
Yeah. You see,
and I think they've done a hell of a job.
They built a beautiful story that you know that it was that and they brought it together with their stories and everything. They brought it right in there together in that Hell in a Cell.
And shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. That was the whole reason why I was watching Raw, to be honest with you.
I will say this. I think WWE actually
are starting to get a little bit better.
Well, but I also think they prostituted a lot of these matches.
Yes.
And what I mean by prostitute a lot of these matches is it doesn't matter if this match, like, we need to do this match no matter what.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a great way to bring about a match. You need a perfect rivalry or storyline to go along with that match that makes that match mean something.
And they had 3, I think, how many matches did Drew and Punk have? About 3 matches already. And now the story's over, which I can understand. They had 3 matches. That's good enough. You know, fucking Drew beat him and then, you know.
But then again, why would I want to sit here and watch 2 women have a Hell in a Cell match?
Yeah.
When I just seen this bloody brawl out fucking match between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And no disrespect to the women at all about that.
No.
There's been some good women's Hell in a Cell match. The Sasha and Charlotte was a good Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
But I think you need the right story to have the right match. Just like every year they have these Hell in a Cell matches for Hell in a Cell. Get rid of it.
Yes.
Elimination Chamber. Get rid of it.
I'm glad
TLC. Get rid of it.
I'm glad Triple H is starting to realize that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to call this a fucking pay-per-view match and put 2 fucking Hell in a Cell matches or 3 fucking Hell in a Cell matches in one fucking match in an entire fucking show, or a TLC match, 3 of them, or what have you.
What it is to me is
that's what I mean by
they're putting the audience too much. They're putting too much in prospect of the audience.
Same thing with the elimination.
Kind of pull that shit back a little bit.
Like Pops, when you would watch wrestling on television, these guys would be talking trash to each other.
Right.
These guys will beat the shit out of each other.
Right.
These guys will interviews and attack each other. And Pops, what did that bring down to? They're like, we've had certain matches you've won. We've had tag matches I've won.
Yeah.
Let's settle it in a steel cage.
Yeah. That's and let me tell you something. They would go back and forth, beat each other up, hurt each other. And for a story and everything. In all the fury in one night, night they collide, and that right there is what they call what they'll call it is let's get in this cage, a fight to the finish.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm gonna say this right now.
And that right there, now that right there fucking sells tickets.
I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I'm gonna say out of this year, besides the Roman and Cody story for WrestleMania, build up for that, this is probably the second best fucking rivalry the WWE's ever done so far.
Yeah.
Since TKO have taken it over.
Yes. Besides the Cody story with Roman, the build up to that and fucking and Punk and Drew. Those are the 2 best things.
I agree. You want to read that, or you want me to read it?
Go ahead.
No doubt.
Pops, anything else you want to add about that?
No, I think that we covered for some people how to make a good pay-per-view and how to make a good match. But even though they're not going to follow that, they're kind of a rule.
Tommy has a thing going around called The moan that's moaning.
Yep.
And
do you know she keeps on moaning?
She keeps on
moaning. Keeps on Mercedes, and she's gonna keep on moaning.
And
she's doing her moaning again.
Yeah, she's doing her moaning again.
Mercedes has got to moan.
The Mercedes has to moan. It ain't Hogan has to pose. It's Mercedes has to moan.
Yeah.
All right.
And she's got something to say, and she ain't done.
Yeah, she ain't done.
She's got something else to say.
Moaner has to say this. Seeing Shane McMahon's incredible heart and passion for wrestling makes me think he has a lot of unfinished business. And it also makes me think, is Shane coming to AEW? I'm here for it. And I'm sure our roster is too. Why the fuck does this bitch think that she can speak for people? Is what I want to know.
Yeah, like you're the veteran of the locker room or wherever the fuck.
Yeah. Like you're not a veteran of any locker room.
Here's the thing, let me tell you right now. If Shane McMahon does show up,
maybe Tony Khan made her the big boss now because she's making the money.
She gets booed constantly.
Yeah. People don't want her. And here's the thing.
Every time she's on television, she gets booed.
Yeah. We'll talk about television here in a minute. But
well, you know, Tony Khan don't see that right there. All he sees is we're making it wonderful here.
Well, here's the thing. Fucking, she's saying about Shane McMahon coming to AEW and the roster will be so happy. Hell, the roster didn't even listen to other veterans. You think they're gonna listen to Shane? Mr. Underground came straight from the underground. You think they're gonna listen to him?
Are they gonna bring Dabba-Kato in?
Yeah. You're gonna bring Dabba-Kato in, or Solo. You're gonna bring in a Go-Go,
Cabarato.
Yeah, you're gonna bring in those guys. You know, fuck, like, come on, like, I like Shane, I do, but if you hand him the book, you're gonna get what you got in Raw Underground. And a guy, and just imagine if Shane gets the book, and then here comes the fucking Nord, Tony Khan over here from Domino's. Here he comes.
Absolutely.
And he's going to say, well, I don't like that, Shane. I don't like it, Shane. All right, Waldo, what do you want to do?
We want to just get in there and wrestle. We don't want no story mode.
Story, like I say, AEW has talent. I'm not saying AEW don't have talent.
But they don't use it right.
Here's the thing. They have talent and make it no talent.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
They horribly misuse them.
And if they show up there, let's go ahead and throw one out there. Ricochet. He shows up there. Oh, yeah. He's in a couple of weeks. Where is he at? Collision or Rampage?
Actually, they're getting rid of Rampage.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that should have been canceled a long time ago.
Thank you, Tony Khan, for ruining our name and now giving it back. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Where's our perks for those fucking measly episodes?
Where's the fucking money, Tony?
Dick liquor.
You fucking Q-tip Jaguar or ass liquor.
This is what also the moaner had to say. Oh, yeah,
she's taking credit for this, too.
Oh, yeah, she's taking credit for this, Pops.
Oh, yeah?
Do you remember Stephanie Valkyrie?
The one that she took on Forbidden Door.
Forbidden Door from CMLL, right?
Yeah.
Well, Stephanie signed a WWE contract.
She's in NXT right now.
Afterwards.
Yes, and she's in NXT right now.
Yeah, and she's in NXT right now. Mercedes.
Was she taking credit for that?
Yeah, Mercedes Moe.
Oh my God.
Credits herself as being the factor of WWE signing Stephanie Valkyrie to a contract. Shut the fuck up. I'm
tired of hearing your fucking short Jade Cargill looking ass.
Shit.
A horrible Jane Cargill. Let's go ahead and say that.
Yeah, I'd rather see Jade.
Yeah, I'd rather see Jade. At least she's actually gotten better and improved.
Yeah.
What the fuck have you improved on? You haven't improved on a fucking thing by grabbing Camille, who was there for fucking months or years, not doing a fucking thing. And then finally, what is she? She's the Bam Neely, dude.
She's the Luther Reigns.
Yeah, she's the Luther wheelchair pushing Reigns. She's the Bam Neely. She's the fucking Southern Justice to Jeff Jarrett. It's true.
I think you got one more moaner thing on there.
Oh, I think we do. And by the way, you're taking credit for Stephanie Valkyrie. Fuck off. Like, here's the thing. She showed up in AEW, okay, and saw what she saw. It's like, do I really want to be here and enter the Impact Zone? Or do I want to? And she already knew she's doing the JOB to the moaner because moaner don't moan job. Let me tell you, she can do a rib job, but not a moan job. And let me tell you, I'm sorry. Like, I've started to hate her.
Oh yeah, a lot of people have.
Because,
and which brings up the next thing that you were talking about with Jim Ross.
Yeah, Jim Ross even has to say something.
Jim Ross said on his podcast, Grilling JR.
Yeah.
With the fat con man himself, Con Man Thompson. He goes, Jim Ross says Mercedes Moné has simply failed to fit in or connect with the audience in AEW. I still haven't felt her connection yet. I know that she has a lot of popularity. I know that people around the world know who she is, but I haven't felt it. And that's what Jim Ross said.
And he's the announcer for AEW. So what does that tell you?
Every time she comes out, she gets booed.
Nope.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I believe that.
Nobody. Here's the thing. She's got talent. She does. But she acts like she's the best fucking women's wrestler that there ever been.
Well, you know,
not.
You have to lay that right there down to the foot of the promoter.
Like,
there is an element of when you go out that curtain, you need to act like you are this person. But when it comes to her, she actually believes this hype.
Yeah. She believes her own bullshit.
And this is
that reminds me of someone else.
There's a lot of
it really does.
And people can see that she believes that she's that she's the greatest wrestler.
Yeah.
Well, because Tony Khan is whispering in the ear of that. You know that.
Just because she's holding 2 belts that don't mean dog shit in the end.
Don't mean shit.
Like, you're not even the fucking real women's champion. You're the TBS champion.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck,
and you're fucking some strong championship from Japan. Who gives a fuck?
I'm telling you, like, she believes. It feels like ever since she's left WWE, she has gotten worse.
Mm-hmm.
Worse. Look, when Trinity left WWE, she actually done something.
TNA Women's Champion.
She's a TNA Women's Champion. And she actually fucking still wanted to work. Yeah, but look at you. What do you want to do? You want to sit there and play on a fucking balloon guitar. Remember that?
Yeah, the ukulele.
Yeah, the fucking balloon guitar. And then you say, oh man, I never
sing.
And sing fucking Riho or Riho sucks or whatever the fuck it is. And then you go in and have fucking horrible matches.
Horrible matches.
And you think your shit don't stink. I'm telling you. I'm sorry.
Everybody can smell your shit, but
everybody can smell your fucking reading rainbow shit. Okay? So take a look. It's in the book because you suck.
Everybody can smell it in their nostrils, but you. You are that fart in the elevator that everybody smells except for you.
Yeah, you're the fucking Lloyd Christmas of fucking AEW right now with the gap tooth.
But you guys have got to realize one thing.
Dumb and Dumber. We're talking about Dumb and Dumber. Okay?
That's right.
You guys got to realize one thing, though.
Yeah.
Guess who's talking her a year?
There's Tony Khan.
It's Tony Khan. It's Tony Khan making her believe all this shit that she is the greatest shit.
She's done great things here in AEW, man. Man, with my goddamn turtleneck sweater.
You know, it is Tony Khan. You know, it's like one of them balloons filling her head up. You know, blowing. Popping up that head. You know, just like blowing the balloon up. That's what Tony Khan does.
That's what he's doing for sure.
And then let's go ahead and get some. Yeah, let's get some more news here.
Some ratings. Let's get into some ratings.
Let's get into the ratings that people don't care about, supposedly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
WWE NXT, I think this was the debut episode.
The debut episode on the CW network.
874,000.
That's a strong number.
Yes, it is. You want me to tell you?
I will say this, not a great number, but a strong number.
For a debut.
Well, especially for, like, the CW, because the CW isn't as strong as it used to be.
Yeah. And I think that's a local station, too, by the way.
They do stuff in some local markets.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you don't have cable, you can easily watch that. And that's how SmackDown got a lot of numbers too, by the way.
That's how SmackDown got a lot of numbers back in the day too. Yeah.
And AEW Dynamite.
That same week.
329,000. This is the lowest rated episode of AEW Dynamite in AEW history.
This is what it comes down to on that. I will say this. A lot of people were talking about the CW with NXT. Yes, they had Punk on there. Yes, they had Randy Orton on there. Some people are like, well, they're bringing in WWE wrestlers on NXT. They're the same company.
Same fucking company.
Well, they're bringing in CM Punk as a referee. They're bringing in Randy Orton. Well, you got all your heavy hitters. And guess what?
You got fucking John Tits McGee Moxley.
Yeah, you fucking had John Ball-headed Plumber Moxley that fixed our plumbing every week. You got fucking. Remember, you say you got all the big stars. Remember, you guys are on the rise, pal. Remember, that's what I hear every fucking week. AEW on the rise to fucking empty seats.
And of course, you know who came to the save.
Oh yeah, someone has to.
Pops, tell me who comes to save the day. Who comes to save the day?
Help is on the way. Yeah, you know that song.
Pops, who came to the defense of saying, well, AEW had this going on, WWE had all this stuff going on. Who came to Tony Khan's defense?
Well, let's see. Chris Jericho?
No.
The Mouser. The Mouse.
Hey!
I knew it had to be. I knew it had to be either Jericho or the Mouse.
He came to the defense like the punk ass that he is.
Would you like to read what the mouse had to say?
Well,
200 houses and 400 mouses.
You know why that is, don't you? Do you know why he come to the defense? Oh Lord, they say something bad. I may lose my paycheck.
All right, possibly.
You're a fucking mouse, and you always were, motherfucker.
Now he's the cheese that went in the mouse's ass. That's
he's
what
the Connor of fucking.
No, I wouldn't even put a mouse's ass as low as that motherfucker is.
Now, of course,
bet there's mouses in that apartment.
For sure.
The roaches too.
The roaches and the
roaches live on top of roaches.
The mouses live on the roaches, and the roaches live on the fucking the Wrestling Observer newsletters that lay all across the desk
and they
in the
put all
dirty
that
apartment.
dusty shit on it.
That's right. Well, anyway, when it comes down to this, right? They were given some stuff. Now, Warner Brothers Discovery had given AEW their TV rights renewal.
Yes.
And they're going to be making a substantial amount more. Now, I will say this. It's not a terrible amount more.
No.
It's not by much, okay? I mean, it's a significant chunk. But this is the thing that it is. TV wrestling has always been cheap content. It always has been, always will be, okay? Because you literally bring people into a building, you fake fight in a ring. It's cheap content, okay? And then you have this idiot son of a billionaire that gets his inheritance and blows it on these wrestlers that he thinks that he can do.
And they're his friends.
Yeah, that his friends want to be friends, but
and loves to hug.
And loves to hug them out.
And I'm bringing my friends.
Well, they got a significant bump, which most people thought they would. Now I will say this: some of these people were thinking out of the stratosphere on this shit. Absolutely not.
Yeah, people were saying outrageous numbers.
Now I will say this: for anybody that's making this amount, I think it's like $170 million or some shit like that. But you gotta realize Tony Khan's blowing $100 million right there on his fucking talent alone.
Alone, yeah.
All right. So he ain't making that much, and then you gotta realize as well. You gotta pay for these TVs. You gotta set up the buildings. You gotta fucking pay these taxes. You gotta pay these fucking. There's a lot that goes into wrestling. Okay.
You gotta pay for the building. The venue, concession stands, all that stuff. You gotta pay for that shit, okay? Now, he's fine because he's a son of a billionaire. That's fine. He's well and good.
He's well and fine. But this is the thing: people think that they were going to go out of the stratosphere because they lost the NBA, and I think in the NFL, did they lose the NFL too, or was it just NBA?
Just NBA. They only do NBA.
NBA. Well, they lost the rights to NBA.
Yeah.
So they thought that all that money is going to go to Tony. No, it's not.
No,
it ain't going to Tony Khan.
So what they're going to do is they're going to drop Rampage.
Yeah.
And they're going to bring in another show called Aftershock.
Yeah.
Nobody knows exactly what it is yet, but they're going to bring in a show called Aftershock. If I had to guess, this is my guess.
Probably backstage garbage.
I think it's you remember what TNA used to do? That TNA
reaction or
TNA. What the hell was the name of that fucking show that TNA did?
Right after fucking Impact.
TNA something. Here, let me.
Yeah, what was the name of that? I know it wasn't Explosion.
No, it wasn't Explosion.
It was like TNA Reaction or fucking something like that. It was some fucking show they had after fucking Impact.
Yeah.
Reaction. It's something like that.
Yeah, TNA. I don't remember exactly what it was, but you guys remember it was a lot of this backstage bullshit that they used to do.
But mostly to me, what it was is just a bunch of people, just a bunch of wrestlers fucking around.
I think it's Reaction. I think.
I don't remember the damn name of it now. I'm sitting there thinking about it. Shit. Somebody will know it before the fucking.
I know it was in 2010.
Yeah. It was definitely like. Yep, TNA Reaction.
I told you.
You're right.
TNA Reaction, yeah.
There it is, TNA Reaction. And what it was that it was a documentary style television show.
I remember it came on right after fucking TNA Impact.
They only had 20 episodes of this.
Yeah, because it was horrible.
Sorry, 23 episodes.
That was horrible.
It wasn't that good. If I had to guess, that's probably what Aftershock's going to be if I had to fucking take a guess. But
I figured it was TNA Reaction.
But you're right, Tommy. Never doubt Tommy. He got down pat. But yeah, I think it's gonna be kind of like a TNA Reaction.
Yeah,
and not good.
Gonna be backstage.
A lot of backstage shit and just stupid shit.
And hell, and look how long that lasted. 23 episodes. Guess that's how Aftershock's gonna last, huh?
you know, they were thinking that they were going to get this NBA money.
Yeah.
No.
Big money.
Big money.
No, they're not going to get that.
Now I will say this: $170 million is a lot to a regular person.
Yeah.
It's not a lot to a millionaire.
No.
Or a billionaire. Okay.
And look at all that money. He's got to pay fucking talent. And that's about $100 million.
Yeah. It's been reported it's like $100 million.
He pays.
For talent.
He overpays these guys.
And honestly, it could be more by now.
Yeah, it could be fucking more because he brings more in.
So
he don't let people go.
Like hell, he paid what was it, Swerve Strickland a bunch of money to stay.
Yeah, because his contract was coming up. He paid him buku's amount of money
to stay.
And I think it's a multi-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect to Swerve. He's good talent, but he's not worth that money. Main event money, pal. I'm sorry.
And look, we've had this discussion before. People don't get the clue. If you spend more money out than what you're bringing in, you're not making a profit.
And come on, you're not making profit. Goddamn you.
Because it's not a business.
Here's the thing. You're not even making no profit. Because you know why? Let me tell you why you ain't making no profit, Tony. You go to these buildings. You go to these buildings and you can't fucking draw.
You can't make a wrestling into a business. It doesn't work that way.
I see pictures all the fucking time. Empty fucking arenas. I seen Ricochet with his bald-headed fucking miniature mini ass. Fucking, I seen the fucking bald-headed Smurf in the goddamn ring. And there's a row of empty seats. Like, you have people fucking big names, and you still can't draw.
Todd, you got something to say?
Huh?
I said, you got something to say on that?
Oh, yeah. You cannot run wrestling like a fucking company.
It's not a company. It's a passion project.
It's a passion. Yeah. It's a passion, is what it is. It has nothing to do with a business. It's a passion for it. You got to have a passion to run a wrestling company,
or run it right.
Yeah, but no matter who talks to Tony Khan, he thinks he knows what he's doing.
Well,
we got someone that thinks he knows what he's doing.
Well, Dave Meltzer on Twitter.
Well, that motherfucker never knows what he's doing.
Oh, he quotes.
Yeah, he quotes here, Pops. This is what he says on Twitter. With a conservative model factoring in no new initial deals, we've already seen a new one yesterday and no additional TV deals. AEW last year was more profitable than the entire WCW's 13 years combined, and the WWF in 1990 to 1998 combined, and WWE every year from 2011 to 2017.
That's bullshit.
I find that
hard to believe.
I find it hard to believe. But once again, AEW is a privately owned company. They don't have to release these records. And WWE is a public traded company. They have to release those records.
Yeah. WCW, same thing.
And by the way, yeah, you probably beat WCW hand over fist because they were fucking forking out money.
Yeah.
They were losing money hand over fist, millions upon thousands of millions.
Well, really, to me, I doubt that right there happened. But I'm going to say this again. You know who the mouse works for. So he's bound to put Tony Khan's those crutches underneath Tony Khan for him. And
then he's saying, then the WWF from 1990 and 98. Well, let me tell you, there, Dave Meltzer, WWF and WCW in 95 was the shits. Wrestling in 95 was the shits. No one was drawing. No fucking television was good.
Actually, in the early 90s up till about 97, 98, wrestling wasn't as hot as it would be in the Attitude Era. It was on a downturn.
Well,
people weren't fucking, they weren't making a shitload of money during that point.
I think it's odd. I think it's odd that he's picked those years.
Yeah.
And WWE in 2011 and 2017.
Years. I really do.
Don't worry, he chose all those years.
I think it's odd for you to pick those years, mouse.
No doubt.
I think you picked those years to benefit you and to benefit Tony Khan.
And I'm sorry. Hey, there's one thing WCW could say that AEW hasn't done.
Made stars.
No.
Built out buildings?
No, well, that. And you want to tell you what WCW could say that AEW can't say? They beat WWE 83 straight weeks in a row. What? AEW is too fucking pussy whipped fucking. Hell, you can't even beat their developmental territory.
This, you want to talk about profits, even though AEW never releases that information. Dave only heard it because Tony Khan told him.
Yep.
Told him so. Yeah.
And he ran with it because that's the way fucking Dave Meltzer is, because he's a cocksucker. Anyway,
Dave Meltzer has got his fucking nose shoved so far up Tony Khan, that motherfucker can smell what Tony Khan had for breakfast.
And yes, WCW had a lot of bad spots during their time, but they beat WWE head to head for multiple years.
Yep.
In the ratings.
83 straight weeks.
Not only that, as well as they sold out buildings most of the time anywhere they went to. Can't say that about your company there, Tony Khan.
Nope.
They had a lot of merchandise sales.
Yep.
Can't say that about your company either.
Yeah. Look how many NWO shirts they sold.
They still sell that to this day.
They still sell it to this very fucking day.
That was 20 fucking years ago. 20 fucking years ago, Khan.
Same thing with the Stone Cold Steve Austin shirts. The DX shirts.
Just like I said, they had to go 20 years back. Tony Khan and Dave Meltzer had to go 20 years back just to get that.
No, they even had to go 30 years back to get it.
Yeah.
But
Chris Jericho, you knew Big Titties has got something to say.
Big Titties.
You knew Big Titties got something to say. This is what you're going to look like if you're a rock star and an alcoholic. In 30 years. My next 30 years.
Well, that was from
Busted Open Radio.
Okay.
And he's talking about the AEW's new deal. I think we proved a lot of so-called experts. We made them look like idiots. We knew what was going on. We knew what was going on with this. The landscape changes consistently. Numbers go up and ad numbers go down. And the overall demo of what AEW brings to the table as a live sporting event is invaluable. We knew it was something that people would want to be involved with. Warner Brothers Discovery didn't want us to go anywhere, and you could see $185 million a year for a company that has only been going 5 years. That's never happened before. Keep jerking. Keep jerking, Jericho.
Jericho is more like 170 million.
Yeah.
185 million.
Well, he's exaggerating like someone else I know.
On top of that, like we just said, Tony Khan spends over $100 million on fucking talent alone. That's a significant. That's over half the money. Are you fucking ignorant? Then on top of that, he wants to talk about this fucking, like, everybody wants to be a part of it. People are trying to leave.
Yeah. There's people wanting to leave.
Nobody wants to be involved there.
You got people wanting to leave. Look. Jake Cargill wanted to leave.
Here's the thing, you know. people sees what it is.
Yes.
You know, there is no, you know, you got fucking wrestlers there that won't listen to nobody, that don't know how to fucking work.
Like,
So that, you know, that's a big problem right there.
look at all the people that you had in AEW at the start of the company, or years ago, a couple years ago. You had Cody Rhodes. You had Jay Cargill. You had the Golden Goose CM Punk. You had Ethan Page.
Sean Spears.
Brian Pillman Jr.
Lucha
Bros. Like, do you see, like, these people didn't want to be there. Look, Ethan Page wanted an opportunity. He wasn't going to get it. Brian Pillman Jr. wanted an opportunity. Couldn't get it. Where did he go? Dark. Where did Ethan Page go? Dark. Boy, that's a good opportunity.
And then they beat you in the ratings with NXT on CW.
Yeah.
They demolish your ass. A couple of these people that you let go because you didn't want to give them an opportunity. Perfect justice.
Yeah. Stephanie Valkyrie, she was on your fucking forbidden door.
You could have signed her if you wanted to.
But she left. She goes, one match is good enough for me here.
I don't know how this clown show is going.
Yeah, if I got a job for the moan, I know how this is going.
Well, Tommy, you're bringing up that ratings that we have here.
Yes.
Now, Pops, that total NXT rating for that first show on the CW, 874,000 people, nearly 900,000 people.
Watch that episode.
Well, Pops, Tommy already said that Dynamite was 329,000.
Yeah.
Massacre.
Yep.
Jobber Nation.
AEW Rampage number came in 216,000. Massacre.
Yep. Exactly.
AEW Collision numbers came in as well. 269,000. Massacre. Pops, NXT alone
beat all three of these.
Beat Dynamite, Collision, and Rampage combined. They all got combined 814,000, while NXT got 874,000. That is a difference of 60,000 people.
Well,
but that's you got shows in one.
You got Tony Khan that believes his own hype. You got Tony Khan that thinks he's a fucking genius.
Yep.
You know, you got and you know a lot of motherfucker people that are high on their own hype, but they're dumb as a box of rocks.
Ignorant. Ignorant.
You know, you can fix a lot of things, but you can't fix stupid.
All three of your shows couldn't beat NXT.
NXT? Are you serious, bro?
How sad is that?
Yep.
Your three shows. Rampage, Collision, Dynamite.
Now, I will say this. Is this an outlier? Most definitely. I'm pretty sure that most people tuned into NXT just to see what was going down. I'm pretty sure that maybe over the next few weeks it's going to fluctuate a little bit. But that's sad when three shows can't beat one.
And I don't want to fucking hear it. People say, well, look at all the people there to bring in Punk, Orton.
It's still all underneath the WWE TKO umbrella.
It is.
If they wanted to bring in Conor McGregor for UFC, they fucking could.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
It's all under the same fucking umbrella.
Now, if they want to bring in fucking anybody.
Well, speaking of AEW, they brought
someone in.
They brought somebody in, Pops.
A former OVW champion.
Which big shout out.
An OVW Southern Tag Team champion.
Absolutely.
And we know him very well.
Because we're watching the OVW Wrestling. Oh, by the way, big shout out to the OVW Wrestling TV podcast. If you guys want to check that out, we are bringing out some more banger episodes of that.
Yeah.
We are in the dwindling year of 1999 as we're going into the new millennium into 2000, Tommy. So,
but
we're very looking forward to that.
They on AEW Mark's Dream.
The Mark's Dream.
I don't call it Wrestle Dream. I call it Mark's Dream.
Yeah, on AEW Wrestle Dream.
Mark's Dream. Former WWE star Rico appeared on AEW Wrestle Dream.
Rico Constantino.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this.
Yeah, of course.
I will say this. Rico looked good.
Yeah, he did.
By the way, if you guys don't know, Rico's in his almost 60s.
Yeah, and he still he looks just the same as he did.
Here, I'm gonna make sure of this. I swear to God, he's in his late 50s at least, because he was 30 something back in 1999.
What's he gonna do there? Well, I mean, what can he do? What can he do there?
We're gonna get into it in a second here. There we go. Rico Constantino. He's 63. Jesus Christ, he's older than I thought he was. All right. Right now, me and Tommy are watching 1999 of OVW. Guys, that was 25 years ago.
And he was 30-something.
I think he was 36 or 35.
Yeah, he started early. He started late.
What?
And fuck, he was so good, they thought he was a young guy.
Yeah, he's no. Cornette thought the motherfucker was in his early 20s, and then Cornette found out he was 35. He goes, "What the fuck?" But yeah, we're watching Rico right now as we're watching OVW for the podcast. Rico is the OVW champion, and he's doing a hell of a job.
Yeah. He's a great talent.
And this thing, I've always liked Rico.
Always did. I enjoyed him when he showed up in WWE as the hairstylist with Billy and Chuck.
I enjoyed him with 3 Minute Warning.
Yep.
I enjoyed him by himself with Miss Jackie.
I enjoyed him teaming with Charlie Haas.
I've always enjoyed Rico.
Yeah.
Always liked him.
Do I have a problem with him showing up and working for AEW? No.
Not really. But I will say this. This is the one that really pisses me off. I don't care. Hey, Rico, make that money, bro.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
You're
That's
fucking
there.
Yeah.
Here's my point, and I'm going to make it clear. If some idiot, I'm way past my prime to get in the fucking ring, but if some motherfucking idiot's going to pay me money, I'm there.
Well, he did do a couple of those swing kicks that he does.
He probably need traction after that.
And then I think Billy Gunn ended up giving him the Faymaster,
which looked good.
Rico's still in damn good shape.
And Billy Gunn's still in great shape.
And Billy Gunn's in damn good shape too. But this is the thing though, Pops.
There's one problem I have.
This is the problem I have.
I'm with you.
All right, they brought Rico in to be with you remember in WWE the Maximum Male Models?
You know the ones that were with LA Knight?
Yeah, the ones
and Maxine Dupree.
What was it? Yeah. Mansoor and Mansoir?
Yeah.
Right? They're doing the same old tired ass WWE gimmick that they had in WWE in AEW. They are models, right?
What you wouldn't know what that is? Because Tony Khan can't come up with anything. Because he can't come up with anything.
He brought in Rico to be their manager.
Yeah.
Because he was a hairstylist for fucking Billy and Chuck.
Right.
And if some people don't know, he also became a role model as well.
Yeah.
He was, especially in OVW, he turned heel and became the role model Rico Constantino. Yes. If some people don't know, which we'll get into that later on down the years.
That's because Tony Khan can't come up with anything new. Well, I've seen this right here on WWE. I've seen this right here on WWE. We'll do that. He just can't come up with anything. You want to know why? Because he don't know how to run the wrestling companies.
You are 100% correct, Pops, because you know what they did? Billy Gunn got on the mic and said, and pointed at Rico and said, "This is the guy that almost made me marry a guy," right?
Yeah.
On WWE television. They're doing shit from WWE television.
Doing shit from WWE. That's
from
right.
years ago.
Yeah, doing skits from WWE is what they're doing.
From years ago.
They're doing,
Years ago.
They're
Years.
doing skits from 20 fucking years ago.
Like some
Oh
of
my
these
God,
young
Tony
guys,
Khan.
like some of these young fans are going to know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the ones that are fucking
Yeah.
preteen or whatever.
Well,
Yeah.
We all know. We all know.
Some of the people on the roster weren't even born when that fucking goddamn fucking segment came out, for crying out. Are you fucking insane?
Right.
And
But we all know this right here.
Come up with something original, Tony.
Tony Khan can't. Tony Khan can't.
And by the way,
we don't have the ability to do it.
And guess what? I don't have anything against Manzor, Manzwala. I think they suck.
Yeah.
But I don't have anything against them.
No.
But come up with something better.
Like, come
And
on.
then obviously when it comes to Rico, grab that bag, bro. I've always been a Rico
Grab
fan.
that money. Grab that money.
Okay?
Grab that fucking money and make him give you more.
But at the end of the day, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Fuck it. You know, shit.
Oh, you want to talk about ridiculous?
Oh, goddamn!
You want to talk about ridiculous?
We just keep getting ridiculous.
You want to talk ridiculous?
What is ridiculous, Tom?
Okay.
Is this chicken bake ridiculous?
Yeah, we're going to talk about
maybe
this
the
right
double
here.
chunk chocolate cookie is ridiculous, Tommy. How about that?
I'm going to say this right fucking now. You know the Costco guys?
Unfortunately.
I never heard of these motherfuckers until you showed me.
I showed Tommy just to piss him off, and he goes, "What the fuck?"
I ain't the only one.
I know.
A lot of people are upset about this.
Absolutely.
They're TikTok personalities. I don't give a fuck about TikTok.
Yeah.
So
They went viral on TikTok for saying that they're Costco guys while they're in Costco, and they said they buy this, they buy that.
buy this, buy that.
You know.
I buy Kirkland, stuff like that.
Kirkland.
You know.
And then fucking people were like
Oh, this is
their
so
whole
great.
thing. Their whole thing was centered around Costco, right?
And people's like, "Oh man, this is so great.
It's so great.
This is so funny. This is so cool. It's so sweet. It's so funny."
No, none of it is. And then
Well, I was doing like a.
I know.
People thought this was so cool. Was so sweet. It's so fun.
Then Tommy, they came out with a song called "Bring the Boom,"
Yeah,
and they're dancing to it now.
yeah. And one was doing the Bob Backlund chicken wing.
I'd rather see Bob Backlund.
I'd rather see Bob Backlund grab the fucking magazine guy and put him in the chicken wing, toss him around like a fucking teddy bear.
Take it easy, Bob.
Easy Bob.
Easy, Bob. Anyway,
I'd rather see him do the chicken wing on Arnold Skolin again before
do you want to read it or you want me to read it?
If I read it, I'm gonna fucking get. Actually, I'm gonna get pissed off regardless. But I'll let you read. There's two of them there.
Earlier this week, the viral TikTok personality AJ, the father.
That's like saying on Home Alone, this is Kevin McAllister, the father.
The father. I remember that. Of the Costco guys, announced he signed a one-match contract to come out of retirement and wrestle in AEW. AJ and Big Justice, which Big Justice is his fat son that eats the chicken bakes.
He's ate a lot of them.
Listen, I don't want to make fun of the kid.
No, don't make fun. Don't make
fucking ridiculous.
Hey, don't make fun of the kid for the father's stupidity.
The father's the reason that I don't
in
like
his flowery fucking tights. In his flowery tights.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
yeah.
My question is this: has he ever been in the ring before?
We're going to get to it.
We're about to get to it here in a second. AJ and Big Justice were on Barstool Sports Studios recently when QT Marshall revealed he wants to be AJ's opponent. And I'm going to embarrass you. It's going to be me versus you. One of the good things about being the vice president of creative in AEW.
No wonder AEW's a joke.
Yeah, no wonder AEW.
Yeah, no wonder it's a joke. If this right here is his product, no wonder it's failing.
it is I basically get to say and do whatever I like. Marshall Dillon said.
Don't put James Arnett this low.
Don't put Marshall Dillon down that fucking low. He's smarter than that shit.
I agree with you. Go ahead and fuck Miss Kitty there, James Arnett. But anyway.
Damn right. Lay the boom like that, motherfucker.
Yeah, lay the boom.
He brought the boom to her.
Yeah,
he brought the boom.
AJ, I'm challenging you, brother, 1-on-1.
What is he, Hulk Hogan?
Step up to the plate, AJ. Nah. You versus me. I'm going to embarrass you right in front of your little fat son. I had the fat part in there because
don't embarrass the son.
He's too many chicken bakes, damn it.
Well, Costco does it to you.
And then AJ,
because they quadrupled the size.
AJ, you weren't all elite 20 years ago, and I don't believe you're all elite now. That's what. Okay, so it's going to be that stupid father AJ versus QT Marshall at some fucking bullshit fucking show.
And that AEW's going to have.
So
now, Pops, they just came into popularity, I think, like last year, right?
Yeah.
Doing this shit.
Yeah.
Doing this Costco guys bullshit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
But here's
what was it? Cock and walking or what?
Well, guess what? Guess what he also said? This is what AJ said. AJ, the Costco guys, originally wanted to make a WWE appearance before AEW reached out to him. He goes, I put it out there. I would love to make one in a WWE appearance. I put it out there and I put it out to our management and let everyone know about it. I get a call from Sanjay Dutt. Sanjay said to me, we've known each other for 20 years and I know you've been waiting for WWE. All WWE is ever going to do is bring you to WWE. I'm calling you to bring AEW to you. Let's bring the double chocolate cookies like
and
a fucking moron.
Chicken bake.
And the chicken bake. Let's bring the boom. Let's do what AJ and Big Justice do. Before I took that call, I said I have so much going on. WWE is really where I want to be. AEW is offering me that to me, and my jaw dropped at that moment. I thought about it, and I didn't even have to think about it. Sanjay was right. All right, this goof, AJ, has been... apparently, he's been wrestling on the indie scene in like New Jersey for like the last like 20 years or 25 years, right? So nobody's ever heard of this fucking goof, all right?
Yeah.
Until he started doing this Costco guys bullshit. And they think that they got a little bit of fame now that WWE was going to come calling to them. WWE don't want that garbage on their goddamn show.
They turned it down.
We don't.
You
see, yeah. You know, here's the thing. You see, we don't want the man transcendence, and that's what WWE's thinking.
And so, fucking Sanjay Dutt, who works for AEW, called him because they've been friends for like 20 years or whatever. Because apparently, him and Sanjay like trained together or whatever. So now instead. Apparently, he wanted to do in WWE, and then AEW came calling because that's all they could ever fucking do is come calling. Because they think they're a big company when they're not. And, well, they're going to have this fucking goof. Pops, after this show, I'm going to show you some of these.
I'm going
to show you what got these idiots famous. And it's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. Not only that, but, I said fat son. I shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff.
Yeah, don't knock the son for the father's stupidity.
Yeah, I don't want. Listen, there's been a lot of comment. Like, you have to see these comments too. there were because he has his whole family doing this shit now.
Yeah.
He has his son. God. He has his daughter. He has his wife doing this shit too, right?
What the fuck do they do?
They're fucking dancing and it's fucking stupid. All right.
Oh, fuck that shit.
Right. And the people are commenting like, about Big Justice being pretty much a fat kid and all this shit. And then you're seeing comments of some sexually charged comments towards the mom and the daughter,
which is not right.
And I'm gonna be honest,
and the father agrees with that.
Well, like, and listen, I'm not sure how old the daughter is. If I had to take a guess, 15 maybe.
And I'll be honest, that's not right.
And if you're gonna sit there, if you're gonna sit there and put out this bullshit and have these sexually charged predators that wear the red hats,
yep,
come out there and come out of the woodwork and talk about they're gonna bring the boom to the daughter and the mom and all this shit. It's like, come on, man.
But you know what? You ain't that fucking stupid motherfucker.
I don't know why you gotta do that shit.
I don't know. It's fucking ridiculous. And you supposed to protect your kids from shit like that?
That's what you would think. Now, granted, they could not read the comments, but I'm assuming that they would read the comments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like a lot of it's like, a lot of sexually charged towards.
It's uncalled for.
And it's uncalled for.
And I don't like
that.
It
is uncalled for.
Well, but this is the bad part. This is the thing. This motherfucker, the dad, posts this shit almost on a daily basis.
And it looks like he don't even give a shit.
And he don't give a shit.
I'm going to tell you right now.
No, you see what that old son of a bitch is looking for is the fame, you see?
Yep. Well, that's what I'm saying. And here's the
money. Give me the money.
Give me some of that cheddar for the cost of my wife and daughter.
That's
here's
right.
the thing. Yeah, he was doing the Blues Brothers.
How much for the dollar?
How much for your weight?
How much for the weight?
Sell me your children. Remember?
Yeah.
He was trying. Big titty AJ's doing a John Belushi here.
You can just tell how.
Here's the thing. Like fucking, I'm gonna tell you right now about him getting in the fucking ring. And of course, he's wrestling QT Marshall as a joke. Yeah, no wonder the creative sucks.
No doubt.
And you got a joke of a fucking. You got a guy that's internet famous that no one gives two shits about. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest. People were asking who the fuck are these people. Mm-hmm. Some people were.
I don't have TikTok, so I
don't care. I don't like TikTok. Fuck TikTok. And fucking, you got people you got these motherfuckers, especially the father, thinking he's somebody. All because you wrestled 20 years ago in front of fucking high school gym. Nobody gives a shit. No one cares that you wrestled in front of 20 people and in front of basketball hoop. Nobody cares with your fucking flowery fucking tights and your fucking brawl size. No one cares.
Let me get this straight here.
Fuck you. And I hate that type of
So what's he doing? What's he gonna do?
I hate it when WWE did the guest host garbage like that.
Is he supposed to be wrestling his best friend and shit? Is that what this is all about?
Well, he's supposed to be wrestling fucking QT Marshall, who's been there to help the motherfucker and shit. It's just stupid. It's just stupid.
So he's not getting in the ring with a real wrestler that can rip that fucking head off.
I mean, he is a wrestler, but he's not a good one.
I wouldn't even waste my time with shit like that, That's why WWE didn't waste their time with garbage.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they turned them down. No, I got better things to do.
We're bringing the Brahma bull in that pisses in water bottles.
Yeah.
In other words, WWE said you just take your TikTok shit on down the fucking road.
That's right.
Let's go into something else. Arn Anderson.
Arch Anderson.
Arn Anderson.
And this is on the Arn Show.
Yep. Arn Anderson, former.
Which, by the way, if you guys want to check out the Arn Show, you guys go check out
the Arn Show.
Like like the difference between the Orange Show and some of the other Conrad's podcasts that the Con Man runs. This one, the host is different. It's this Paul Bromwell, and yeah, the Paul Bromwell dude is actually pretty decent.
I could actually listen to that.
Conrad, I can't stand
I can't understand that Alabama voice.
Yeah,
and by the way,
Alabama accent.
By the way, Alabama's football team sucks. What do you think of that? No Roll Tide no more, huh?
You might as well roll that tide.
Yeah, you might as well roll your tide now because that team sucks.
But what did Arn Anderson have to say?
Well, Arn Anderson said on the Orange Show, the fact that he actually wanted our opinion of what we thought, for a guy in his position that was very humbling. There's much to learn about the generation before you. I learned something every day. So the fact that he actually thought it had merit, it was very humbling and very appreciative that he looks at the business the way he does. Talking about CM Punk.
CM Punk. He actually went to Arn Anderson and asked for, his Arn Anderson's opinions on things. Let me guess. There was one person asking Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard and Jake Roberts and all these guys what was going on or what to do. It was CM Punk, and when CM Punk went to WWE, you had nobody else there to fucking even care. Yeah, fuck these old guys.
You see, that's the thing. Arn Anderson was in AEW. Mm-hmm. Tully Blanchard was in AEW. DDP was in AEW. And you got young guys in that fucking locker room of AEW. Don't even want to go to these fucking veteran guys, even to Dustin Rhodes, and don't want to go to these old guys that actually have drawn money.
And see, this is the part too. CM Punk at his position, top guy. Why is he going to go to these guys when he's the top guy? Because you want to learn. That's why.
Yes.
And especially if you're a younger wrestler and you have that drive to, hey, I want to do this. I need to do this.
Yeah.
I need to get better. I need to learn how to do this. When you go to these veteran guys, Pops, when you go to the old vets in the locker room and say,
like a Jake Roberts
and say, hey, what am I doing wrong? Hey, can you watch my match?
Exactly. Exactly. If you're interested in being in the business and being a wrestler, but these guys, Eddie, they listen to Tony Khan. Tony Khan is in their ear. Nobody else.
Absolutely.
Like you got, like CM Punk is already a veteran. He don't have to do that, but he wants to because he knows, hey, I can still learn shit from old guys.
They've been there before me.
Like,
I want to pick their brain. I want to know, hey, what can I do different? Well, how can I make myself any better than what I already am?
Like, come on, you can't learn something from fucking Arn Anderson. This guy's the fucking most underrated fucking talent. I'll be honest, he was underappreciated too, by the way. And was the glue in the Four Horsemen. I'm gonna say it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he was.
And fucking a guy like that, a guy that was so underappreciated. Let's say, for example, in WCW, remember Honky Tonk Man didn't want to do the old work for Johnny B. Bad. Who do they have to go to clean up the mess? Who do they have to go to?
Arch Anderson.
Oh, good old Double A.
Now, Honky Tonk Man has disputed that. He said if he got a contract from WCW, he would have done it.
Which I don't blame Honky. I would have said the same thing.
But he said he wasn't going to do it
if he wasn't getting paid.
Yeah, if he wasn't going to get a contract from WCW.
Which I don't blame Honky for that.
Which I don't blame the old Honky Tonkin' Man for that either.
But again,
because listen, if you lose on a top stage, they're gonna, going back to the Indies, you're like, you need to put over my guy now.
Yeah, like come on,
you put over a guy on WCW television, you need to put my guy over.
Yeah, like fuck, they Honky Tonk Man was working under minimum, like he was working there with no contract.
He was doing shots.
He said he would stay there if they would have gave him a contract. And he said if he would have done the job live on TV, there goes his independent bookings.
Mm-hmm.
which he's absolutely right.
He is absolutely right on that.
But yeah, but we got Tony Schiavone.
Schiavone?
Yeah, Schiavone. I'm sorry, like I'm gonna say this right now.
Fuck Tony Schiavone.
That's what I'm gonna say. A guy that I used to like and respect as an announcer.
I thought he was a good announcer, but I've never really had too much respect for Tony Schiavone.
I don't have respect for him anymore.
Once again, Tony Khan is in his head. You know, of course he has to be in his head. Hey, I pay you. You're going to say what I want you to say.
Well, he's got something to say here.
That's what he's got. This was
on the Wrestle Dream scrotum sack.
The medium scrotum sack that they do after the show.
Oh, what's he doing? Scratching his scrotum?
Well, he might as well. He might as well.
With his fucking boost energy there.
Yeah.
I'll continue for at least another 4 to 5 years. I'm honored to be here. Trim that mustache. Speaking of that, he's got more to say. We didn't know about Tony Schiavone yet.
Motherfucker. You're honored to get that Tony Khan money just like the wrestlers are. Don't fucking fool yourself because you ain't fooling me a fucking bit, motherfucker.
On top of that, though, this is the one thing about Tony Schiavone as well. And damn things flying around. But anyway,
dead now.
He's trying to kill. There's a fly flying around somewhere here.
Dead now.
Anyway,
I guess not.
You just don't fly that easy, man.
But anyway, this is the one thing about Tony Schiavone as well, right? Is did you, Tommy? I'm pretty sure you saw it. Pops, I'm not sure if you saw it. Did you see Tony Schiavone and Tony Khan doing the Tonio Inoki chants?
Yes, I seen that. Yes.
All right, Pops, tell me this, okay?
Yeah.
You have watched a little bit of Antonio Inoki.
Yeah.
Are you a huge fan of Antonio Inoki?
No.
No. I don't have to agree with that, right?
I respect him.
I respect Tonio Inoki because he.
I don't have nothing against him. I mean, do I think he's a good wrestler? Yes, but still, yet. Come on.
Well, Tony Khan comes out with the damn Japanese, the fucking what was it, the scarf that Antonio Inoki would wear?
Yeah.
He had the scarf around his neck.
He had two Japanese guys with him.
No, those were the grandsons of Antonio Inoki.
Oh, they were the grandsons of Antonio Inoki?
That's why they were there.
Oh, I didn't know about the clip because they didn't say shit. But
well, Antonio Inoki's grandsons were there.
They were on the sideboard of the Impact Zone.
Yeah, and he had Tony Schiavone and him do the Tony Inoki chant, right?
Yeah.
Which and by the way, he did this. Nobody chanted but him and Tony Schiavone because they had to bring it up on the fucking television screen.
Yeah.
Right?
Wait a minute. I think I did see that.
Yeah.
I think I did see it. Yeah. I've seen that.
And nobody else really chanted, right?
No. The crowd was the crickets.
It was crickets. For this reason, listen. I'm all for you being an Antonio Inoki fan. But Tony Khan, you have to realize, not everybody watched New Japan Pro Wrestling. Not everybody is a New Japan or All Japan mark like your fucking self, okay?
Yeah.
People may have watched some Antonio Inoki matches. They don't know the chants. They're not a complete fucking mark like you.
And no disrespect to the Inoki grandsons being there.
And no disrespect to that at all. But at the end of the day, this fucking goof thinks everybody knows this stuff when they don't.
Well,
He's such a like. Don't get me wrong. I actually think we're all wrestling nerds to some degree. This motherfucker takes the cake as a wrestling nerd.
Well,
and I'm not even fucking taking.
No, I got one thing to say now.
Yeah.
Now, well, the reason why some of the people probably don't know him or nothing like that right there, you see, they have to go Google it.
Yeah, Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Yeah, you got.
But
well, who's this guy? Well, what's he doing here? Oh, you gotta go Google it.
Well, Tommy.
Fuck you, Tony Khan. You're fucking Googling.
Speaking of Shavanto, what else does Shavanto say?
Well, I know this would probably piss Levante off.
It pisses me off. Too.
It pisses me off. It pisses you off too, and it pisses me off to a degree also, because I have respect for these guys. All right. Well, 2 out of 3.
And this is on Tony Schiavone's shitty podcast.
Yeah.
What happened when with badass Conrad
with
Thompson?
The Beach Well.
Yeah, with the Beach Rail Thompson.
Tony Schiavone said, and I quote, Bryan Danielson is the best of all time. For a man like me who has watched Ric Flair, who's seen Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart, etc., this is what he said. He says that Bryan Danielson is the GOAT and surpassed Bret Hart, Ric Flair, and Shawn Michaels.
He's an idiot.
Listen, I don't have anything against Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson.
However you want to call his fucking name.
He's a great wrestler.
A great talent. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not going to sit there and debate that at all. But when you put him in the likes of a Shawn Michaels, Hall of Famer,
Bret Hart, Hall of Famer, Ric Flair, Hall of Famer,
multiple time Hall of Famer.
Same thing with Shawn.
Actually, all of them.
Yeah.
All of them have multiple Hall of Fame because
Hart Foundation.
Yeah, Bret went in for Bret, and he went in for the Hart Foundation.
Shawn Michaels went in for Shawn Michaels and DX. Ric Flair went in for the Four Horsemen and Ric Flair.
They're all double-time Hall of Fame inductees. I don't have anything against Daniel Bryan, but do you really think that? Can you really sit there and say he's even better than these guys?
No, I'm sorry, I cannot say that.
Well, in his mind, you can.
Or is it Tony Khan telling him to say
that?
Yeah, Tony Khan telling him, hey.
Paying you, Tony, to say this?
Or do you actually believe this?
Is Khan paying you this, Tony?
Because you don't bring anything to commentary either on AEW.
Fuck no.
You're like, yeah, that's right, Taz. You know what? That's right, Excalibur.
Yeah, that's right, Sucky.
Sucky.
That's what I would have said if I was on commentary. You see Taz over here fucking saying, I wish my contract would hurry up and come up so I can get the fuck up out of here.
Already got my FTW title.
I already got my FTW title. That's hanging back in my in my thing of Red Hook.
Now you guys get at the moaner, get mad at the moaner, but this way is the same face with Daniels. It's Tony Khan blowing their fucking head up, thinking, "Oh my God, I'm better than all 3 of these guys."
I don't think Bryan Danielson even would say that.
I don't think Bryan Danielson would even say that he's better than all 3 of these guys.
No, he wouldn't even say that.
But the fact is,
I'm not sitting here and trying to contrast or compare. But for you to say that he's better than each of these guys that had
is an insult.
Well, hold on. They were there for decades as professional wrestlers. Yes. And yes, Daniel Bryan has wrestled for decades. I do agree with you on that.
Great fucking talent.
And a great fucking talent. But do you really think that?
Do you really think he's surpassed Shawn Michaels?
I respect Bryan Daniels. I really do, because he has wrestled for years. But I'm sorry, you cannot put Tony Khan. I'm talking to Tony Khan because I don't think it's right. Daniel's shit.
There's no way Bryan Danielson would.
Tony Khan, you cannot put him in the same category as these guys. I'm sorry, you're fucking up, motherfucker. You're fucking it up.
Yeah, fuck you, Tony Schiavone.
Fuck you, Tony
company guy, fucking.
Fuck you, Tony fucking O'Connor.
You're on the 1 and 5 Jaguar train too. Shut the fuck up. All right, Bryan Danielson specifically wanted to get dethroned by Jon Moxley at the end of his full-time career.
So he wants his career to be ended by the fucking idiot of Jon Moxley.
Yeah, the plumber.
Fucking
crack.
Fucking Mr. Kokoschka. Oscar Kokoschka.
Renee, where did you fix my sandwich?
Renee, where's the sandwich with the pickle?
Renee.
So he wants his career ended by the scrotum raker. Are we getting this right here, right?
You might as well say that,
yeah. And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this right now.
Jon Moxley sucks.
He sucks. I don't give a fuck if anybody. And people say he's the modern day fucking Austin or fucking Foley.
That's a bunch of bullshit. I'll tell y'all, you fucking don't know your fucking motherfucking business.
The modern day fucking Steve Austin, Mick Foley, or fucking Terry Funk.
So, well, here we go. Here we go.
You know what he's doing now? You know what he's doing now?
We're talking about these guys are saying that right there, are in their fucking basement beating off on the show. So what can you say about that?
And flipping it. And Oreo cookies rolling down the crack.
I still love Izzo for that kid's music video, but nonetheless. Do you know what he's doing now? He still has Claudio with him. And Claudio's a badass. Great talent. Jon Moxley, not so much. And they have Marina Shafir with them.
That's the one with the flowery hat, right?
Yeah, the flowery hat
from Thelma Harper, right?
That said that nobody knows her.
Yeah.
But everybody knows her. Remember that?
That's the one. Yeah, she's the one with the flowery hat from Thelma Harper, right?
Yeah. And she stole that from Thelma.
Yeah.
Everybody knows her? Does everybody know her? Why did they Google it?
Might as well Google it.
Yeah, go Google it.
She's trying to be a badass.
Motherfuckers.
She's trying to be a badass, right?
Yep.
Now, yeah, she was in UFC. She wasn't that fucking good.
Nope.
And she became one of the fucking 4 horsewomen that that Ronda says is the 4 horsewomen of the UFC, and she sucks.
Yep.
Right. So
she's gonna listen.
So she's in there.
Who's gonna listen to Ronda Rousey?
Well, there you go, Ronda Rousey. Not only that, but he doesn't even like. You remember what really drawn Jon Moxley on the map? You guys remember that? What really put him on the map?
The Shield.
Well, no. As Jon Moxley in AEW. Wild Thing.
Oh yeah, Wild Thing.
He doesn't even come out to Wild Thing anymore, right? And people are like, oh, it's Jon Moxley. At least when you heard Wild Thing, you got something.
Yeah, him acting like a badass when he got one.
Fucking walking like a disconnected body parts.
Yeah.
Like a fucking moron. You see his fucking neck go this way when his fucking body goes that way.
I'll tell you right now. People's like, oh man, he was great in WWE as Dean Ambrose. And then people's like, oh man, he's way better as Jon Moxley. I'm gonna say he sucked both ways.
He took it the long way.
No, he did. Well, in my opinion, he did. You got to see out of the Shield who was the shittiest one. Looking now, when you see from Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Jon Moxley, Dean Ambrose, you can see who the shittiest one is now.
Especially in AEW, when you find out that the only reason why people would cheer for was because it came out the Wild Thing.
Yeah. I'm only going to have Wild Thing.
Well, you know.
It's my sin.
In AEW, you know, they're like this right here. AEW,
dedicated with a sin,
how they think, the basement dwellers and shit like that right there. They don't care. They're just there to rap.
Oh, Burl.
I agree
Not
with
give
you.
me Eagle 20s.
That was killing me over here with that. But
Oh, we got some here.
God.
Now, I think this is going to go a little long. Can we save this for last?
I don't care.
Let's save this one for last because we know that will piss him off even more. So can we save this for last?
Sure.
That'll be the main event.
Main event.
Okay. Let's go into Samantha Irvin leaving WWE.
Yep.
That's sad to hear.
Very sad to hear.
She said on Instagram, and I quote,
she's been there since what, 2021?
Yeah.
So she's been there for at least like 4 years.
Yes. She said, WWE Universe, my time has come to an end as Monday Night Raw ring announcer. I love you all tremendously, and this does not mark the end of my art. I have a lifetime more to share. Thank you for every WWE fan who accepted me. To the women's locker room, you are the most incredible group of people on the face of this earth. I am beyond proud to be your colleague and friend. To the crew and cameraman, I thank you enough for the encouragement, the laughs, who created such a wonderful, positive atmosphere. For me, love you all.
All right, Samantha Irvin is leaving the WWE,
which is sad.
They have replaced her
with veteran Lillian Garcia. Well, she didn't act like a veteran when I watched Raw. Contender. I'll give her a pass because she's been gone a long time. People were shitting on her. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, when you've been gone for a long period of time, you're gonna.
It's her first time back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People were shitting on her.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's Samantha Irvin when no one can replace her.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think Lillian's trying to replace her.
I think they were trying to put somebody in that place.
They were putting somebody in that place that actually is a veteran
has done it before
and had experience. Yes, she fucked up. Everyone fucks up. She's been gone for years. Now, of course, she's going to have a slip up.
Now, this is the thing, though. Is a lot of people are blaming Ricochet.
Yes.
For Samantha wanting to leave the WWE.
I kind of don't like that.
Now, listen. Do I think that has somewhat been a fact in that?
Could.
There's some truth to maybe that.
Could.
I'm just going to be honest. There's maybe some truth to that. But this is the thing, though.
But then you got people saying...
They were, like, sending death threats and stuff. And it's like, are you serious,
that's going
dude?
too far. Like, I like Ricochet as a talent.
But also, you got to realize this, too. They are together.
Yes.
They are engaged.
Yes.
And yes, she's working for a different company. I can understand. And by the way, this company runs 300 days a year.
Yes.
She doesn't have a lot of off time. And especially when your significant other is in another company, you're not going to have enough time together as it is.
Yeah. I can understand.
Listen, I can understand if maybe she wants
sympathize.
To, you know, if she wants to do something else. Now, I will say this. If she goes to AEW, which is what people like, oh, we're going to get Samantha. We're going to Smiley Roberts there with us too. Yeah, he fucking sucks.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Justin
that
Roberts
would be a good
ass.
upgrade. I'm going to say that would be a good upgrade from Justin Roberts.
Oh, yeah,
anything would be better than Justin Roberts.
Justin Roberts sucks.
Hell, Harold Finkel in his grave would be fucking better than goddamn fucking Justin Roberts.
Give me Zombie Fink.
Yeah. We got Fink Zombie here.
Yeah, give me the Fink.
I'll take him over. I'll take anybody. I'll take Tony Chimmel.
Yeah, give me Chimmel who gets hit in the nuts with a fucking cannon. Kill.
Like, give me anybody. Like, I'm sorry, Justin Roberts sucks as a ring announcer. He's always did, in my opinion.
Yeah, never really cared for him.
If Samantha Irvin goes there, yeah, it would be an upgrade as a ring announcer. But that's like, you went from packed houses, thousands of fans. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Big arenas, a lot of people.
Hey, AEW is drawing thousands of fans, and that's all. But thousands.
They're drawing Thunder fans. Okay? And she goes from that.
Yeah.
To 1,000 people?
Couple thousand. But still.
That's like fucking ring announcer for basketball hoops.
Yeah, that's like going to a gymnasium.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'd be a downgrade for her, in my opinion. I'm sorry. If she goes from WWE and then goes to AEW, that's a fucking downgrade.
It is a downgrade for her.
And I would feel sorry for her.
I will say this: it's an upgrade for AEW, but it's a downgrade for her personally.
And I heard,
and listen,
maybe I heard rumors that she probably would just wanted to get out of wrestling and do her music. Okay, I can understand that. Because I heard she wants to do her music, and she is I can understand that if she wants to do other things, and she just wants to get out of wrestling and go to do her other stuff like music or whatever she wants to do. I can understand that.
Absolutely.
I have no problem if she wants to do otherwise. I still like Samantha Irvin. I always will. She's a great talent and a great ring announcer. So yeah, it's gonna hurt WWE because a lot of people enjoy it. And WWE didn't want to let her go. This was her decision. And I commend her on whatever she does in the future.
I just don't think going to AEW would be a better option.
Yes,
that's all I'm saying.
I agree.
You can do anything else. And once again, it's really nothing against that. It's just I think that
would be a tremendous downgrade for her.
And a lot of people are blaming Ricochet.
Which come on, you blame Ricochet.
I mean, I will say this: I don't care for Ricochet. I think he sucks.
I like him as a talent.
He's calling himself the Kobe of professional wrestling. You are not.
I like him as a talent, but he's like he thinks he's a main eventer when he's not.
He has the Monet syndrome.
Yes, that's the problem.
Yeah,
here's the difference from Ricochet and Monet, though. Ricochet has talent. Just the flippy flop fly shit, but that don't get you far. That's what got you in WWE as a mid carder.
Oh, look.
And you thought you were a main eventer when you weren't.
But did you say people received death threats?
Well, they're trying to blame Ricochet, saying that some of these WWE stands, as they say, are blaming Ricochet and saying, you bald-headed fucking oaf, you're taking Samantha Irvin away from us, like they actually work for the WWE.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Here's the way I look at it is, you got WWE basement dwellers just like you got AEW.
There is.
They're all the same to me.
There are dwellers in anything.
Yes. I bet you
dwellers in anything.
You don't see them very often, but they are.
Yeah.
They are.
There's New Japan dwellers. There's PWG dwellers.
Yep. Yeah. You're gonna need to.
Ring of Honor dwellers.
You're gonna hear these people on all counts. But I'm gonna say something. This right here, shit. You making death threats to somebody. You get in trouble for that fucking shit, dumb fucks.
Well, it's just idiotic because listen, it's her decision. If she wants to leave, if she wants to go do something, let her leave.
I'm not holding nobody. Somebody wants to leave my company. Hey, best wishes on whatever you do.
Well, here's the thing. Here's another thing.
At least she left on good terms.
And she leaves on good terms. What happens if she say, "Hey, I want to come back as a ring master"? She can do that.
Yeah.
That door is probably still always open for her.
Yeah.
You can't sit there and just listen. If she asks kindly to leave and WWE's gonna let her leave, then that's fine. There's no issues there. Okay. It's just if she wanted to leave, in a certain way.
Yeah. If she wants to go there to be with her husband, hey, that's her right.
Mm-hmm. It's a downgrade, but it's a right.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to blame her if she wants to do that. If she wants to do that, that's fine. But I just think if that's what she's going to do, she's making a
big mistake.
A big mistake.
Or then again, she might just want to get out to start her music career.
Exactly. If she wants to do something else, let her. But people just they think they fucking that they fucking own everybody. It's like, come on, man.
That's how come anymore I don't call myself a wrestling fan because I don't want nobody to mix me in with these motherfuckers.
Absolutely.
I'll let you read this.
Okay. Well, we actually got this from
Our good boy,
our good friend,
our boy T&Q Piner.
Check out T&Q Piner. Go check out his YouTube channel. He does some great stuff.
You want to save some fucking money? He'll show you. Hey, I save money on fast food all the time. $5.
$5 bill. But he sent this.
T&Q Piner will prove that.
He sent this to us.
Yeah.
And he knows that we don't like this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know.
Which is Pops, you remember us talking about this JD from New York? This guy that does YouTube videos.
They think he's the savior of misbehavior in the YWC.
Yeah, this motherfucker thinks he's he's the end all be all in fucking.
He's high on a pedestal of the YWC.
In his shitty fake ass bar with his fake ass car.
Yeah, and his fake ass hat.
Yeah, his fake ass hat.
Like Vince Russo with long hair.
Well,
probably so. I think I've seen it.
Looking like Vince Russo with long hair.
Yeah, Vince Russo with long hair.
Just don't say. Oh, he does say bro. So he is. Yeah. That must be Vince Russo's kid.
It might be. Well, I mean, hey, he's JD from New York. We know that fucking Vince Russo, was from New York as well.
That's right.
He did WWE New York a lot.
That's right.
Look at that.
Oh, nothing. I'm just waiting for you to read.
JD from New York wrote this. Hey, at Tony Khan. Seems like you don't even follow your own company guidelines when it comes to online social media behavior. Is your talent held responsible? At Dax FTR, why do you keep willingly breaking the AEW guidelines when it comes to online harassment? Is talent fine? Or better yet, does AEW condone their talent get away with online bullying? Well, because he attached this thing. Excuse me. He attached this thing about AEW's protocol when it comes to social media, right? Stuff like you can't say stuff bad about the company. You can't be getting in fucking fights with people on Twitter, even though fucking Tony Khan and fucking Dave Meltzer are getting fights with people on Twitter all the time.
All the time.
But anyway. JD from New York is a scumbag anyway. He's a piece of shit.
He's a dirtbag.
Right. So he talks shit about everybody as it fucking is. And because Dax went after him and Jane Cargill went after him before. A lot of people went after him before for him being just a jackass. And he's calling victim now.
Mm-hmm. He's playing victim.
He's playing victim that he's being harassed. Fuck you, JD.
That sounds like somebody I know.
Oh, yeah. There's a lot of victims out there.
Hey,
there's a lot of victims out there.
Now y'all butt hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, but when you were doing it, it's fine and dandy.
Yeah.
That reminds me of someone else.
Yep.
Is he orange?
He's orange.
Okay. But yeah.
He's a netballer.
Yeah, he's fucking crying fucking victim because the shoe's on the other foot and he's getting harassed.
It don't feel too good, does it?
People because he used to harass all these motherfuckers.
Don't feel too good, does it?
He's a douchebag fuck. Fuck you. Anyway.
And he's getting what he deserves, let me tell you that. But let's go into something else. Do you agree with that, Pop?
If you're doing the same thing, then you're getting it back to you, and that's what you get, for being what you are.
Yeah. But let's go into the next one. WWE Saturday Night Main Event's coming.
Yep.
December 14th on NBC. So far, it's been rumored.
Okay.
There's going to be 2 men's world title matches on the show for Saturday night's main event.
Okay.
Which Jesse Ventura is going to be the commentator.
That's right.
Looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing old Jesse.
Big Jess.
I never thought Jesse would ever come back to the WWE.
If Punk can come back, I can too.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I love old Jess. But these are the 2 world title matches that's going to be on the show and rumored. The WWE World Heavyweight title, Damian Priest versus Gunther. Which I can understand that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the WWE Championship, Kevin Owens versus Cody Rhodes. Now, I ain't going to say, hey, that's a good way to start the first Saturday night's main event.
Oh, absolutely.
I would say that with 2 big world title matches like that. I would say that's a good way to start the Saturday night's main event show. To start it off, yeah, I would recommend those 2 matches. How about you, Pop?
Yeah.
They're starting off with a bang.
That'd be a good way to start everything off there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to say about that.
I don't have no problem with that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll let you read this.
Okay.
I'll let you read these 2.
All right, Pop.
This is from our boy TN Couponer.
Yeah, this is from our boy TN Couponer. One more time. Which I appreciate, TN Couponer. You sending us stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, some of the stuff I can't get.
Not everything we can use, but there are certain things that we can use, and I do appreciate you sending this stuff to us. Because he actually sent this to us, and this is actually going through, and it's a major thing.
Yes, it is. It's a major deal. It's a big, big deal.
It's a big, big deal because
and something else is a big deal in the main event.
I know how you're going with
this is the semi-main.
Which this is more just some lawsuit news.
Yes.
And this is a serious lawsuit.
Yes, it is.
But real quick, while I'm about to talk about this, I want to see if this guy's still even alive. I heard he may be alive still, but I don't know if he is. That's a former football player. So he just passed away.
Oh, he did.
Apparently. Okay. I mean, that doesn't mean anything really. But I don't know. He might still be alive. I don't really know. Is it the same person?
Well, it might be.
Well, let's check and see. I doubt it is, but I'm gonna check and see real quick. I don't think that's the same person. I really don't. Anyway, Pops, there's been some allegations coming out towards the WWE again.
Oh, yeah?
And a new lawsuit has come out.
Really? I'm not surprised about that.
Now, I can't find anything on if the guy's still alive or not. But a lot of people would remember him. Now, I'm going to read this out to you, Pops. And once again, a big shout out to TNQ Pod for sending us this. This actually dropped a few days ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
A major lawsuit came out today against the WWE LLC, Vincent K. McMahon, Linda McMahon, and TKO Group Holdings, Inc. on the behalf of 5 survivors of sexual abuse. The survivors, John Doe's,
1 through 5,
were known within WWE as Ring Boys. Now, Pops, you remember the Ring Boy scandal in 92, right?
Yeah, I remember that one, yeah.
All right. Where I think it was, damn, what's his name? Cole.
Yeah, Tom Cole.
Tom Cole had some lawsuits against the WWF for sexual harassment. Due to a couple of people, they say that they did a lot of sexual favors, which I'm sorry, but this segment's going to be demonetized from YouTube because YouTube doesn't like us talking about this. So this is going to come out for free, and we ain't going to get paid for it. By YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. But anyway,
but they can do other shit, make money out of it.
Oh yeah. Especially from the Orange Menace, but nonetheless.
Yeah.
The Ring Boy scandal of '92. If you guys ever want to check it out, check that out. They did one for Donahue and
Geraldo Rivera.
Geraldo Rivera did a thing on it. Tom Cole came out and said he was sexually harassed by some people in the WWF. Now, it wasn't the McMahons.
No.
It was Terry Garvin.
Yep.
Who is a complete scumbag.
Yep.
There was some allegations of Pat Patterson. But then again, there was also some allegations that they just threw out Pat because he was gay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
From what I heard, it was more of him he'll throw out some sexual stuff towards guys, but he never actually partaked in any kind of sexual activity towards the guys.
Unlike these two.
And the one guy that's going to get mentioned in this is Mel Phillips.
Who's a son of a bitch.
Yeah, who is a piece of dog shit. Now, I'm not sure if he's still alive. I tried to do a little Google search on him. I can't find anything on if the guy's still alive or not.
If he is, good riddance.
Yeah. But, real quick, I'm going to read this. The survivors, John Does 1 through 5, were known within WWE as the Ring Boys, underage boys hired by the organization's ringside announcer and ringside crew chief, Mel Phillips, to assist with errands and other tasks to preparations for WWE's wrestling shows. The underage Ring Boys were groomed, exploited, and sexually abused by Phillips, who targeted children from broken homes. His sexual assaults occurred not only at the wrestling venues, but also in hotel rooms and other locations where Phillips would shuttle boys in plain sight. Defendants are fully aware of the semantic and persuasion abuse and did nothing to prevent it or stop it. The FBI previously identified at least 10 Ring Boys abused by Phillips, but there are likely countless others who have suffered in silence for decades.
Yeah.
Now this comes about because apparently the Ring Boys have, well, since they got Vince McMahon with this Janelle Grant by the balls,
yep,
these Ring Boys have actually finally came out and are doing pretty much a major lawsuit against McMahon and the WWE and, well, TKO, because they are a parent company with WWE now. This is another thing that could shake some bad things towards the WWE.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, we've always heard about this kind of thing. Honestly, if you guys want to check out something that's very interesting, we don't promote channels as we should on this channel. We should promote more channels than we do. If you want to learn about Mel Phillips and you want to learn about this Ring Boy scandal, check out that Donahue special and that Geraldo Rivera special on the Ring Boys for WWF. You might just type in WWF 1992 Ring Boys. You might find it, right? But also, if you also want to hear more documentary style on this, check out Graphic Vision. They actually just recently put out a Mel Phillips about Mel Phillips.
How a piece of shit he was.
Yeah, how much of a piece of shit he was, and multiple
wrestlers even said he was a piece of shit.
Yeah, multiple wrestlers came out and said that he was a piece of shit.
Agree.
So, and this is the bad part too. Is this happened in the early '90s. They would hire underage kids
in broken
homes to come and put up the ring
and
chairs.
Give them say, hey, we'll give you autographs. You can meet the wrestlers. And that's the way to fucking get them.
And that's the way to get these boys to do this for free. And then, Mel Phillips would, sexually abuse these kids, or Terry Garvin, or supposedly Pat Patterson. Which I'm not going to rule him out, but I'm also not going to rule him in either. Yeah. But those are the three that definitely were the ones that were actually noted by a lot of the people that had this scandal. Yes. Pops, how do you feel about these people finally coming out about this?
Okay, but I don't know. I don't want to seem like a fucking asshole, but the way I feel about it, do they really want retribution, or do they just want the money?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's both of that.
Yeah.
Involved.
But anyway, I think it's sorry for anybody to use anybody. I dislike people like that, and to be that. I'm not. I don't care who you are, or what professors you are, or who significant other you want to be with. That's not the problem here. It has nothing to do with that right there. Kind of a problem. It's just people that.
Be a decent human being.
Yeah. You just don't twaddle something and put somebody's face. Well, I'll give you this and I'll give you that if you do this right here for me.
No, apparently Tom Cole even came out because I think he spoke on the Rivera show, I believe, and he was going to speak on Donahue about it, but supposedly it came out that the WWF came to terms with Tom Cole in some kind of settlement for him not to come out about his experiences after the whole, Geraldo Rivera thing. They think that WWF paid him off. This is the thing, is this did happen. There were multiple people that said it did happen.
Yeah.
Or multiple wrestlers that even said they seen that happen. Yeah. Now, once again, this is the thing too, is most people would sit there and say, well, why didn't you stop it? Well, at the end of the day, the people that were doing this had high-level jobs in the WWF. If you, as a talent, was telling them that you did this, you're out the fucking door.
Exactly, Joey.
You were out of a job.
It turns out, it turns out, well, just and it happens too, just how well do you like your job? Just how well would you like to keep your job?
And I'm not saying that's wrong, and I'm not saying that's right. But at the end of the day, that's how it came out.
Back in the day.
And now that they are a publicly traded company, that stuff doesn't go on anymore.
Nope.
No.
And you have to be at least 18 to be on the ring crew and all this stuff. But for them to come out and have this come out, I feel sorry for them.
Yes.
Especially if that stuff did happen. And yes, they're probably looking for a payday. Yes, they're probably looking for restitution.
And I'm gonna be honest, they deserve it both ways.
And I don't blame them either way about that.
Nope, I don't either.
Especially, well, and also you gotta realize this too. Especially over the years,
that will.
Well, also
that will traumatize.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely a child.
And that will fucking traumatize somebody. And everything. Like, I'm gonna be honest, if you do shit like that, I say you're a piece of fucking shit and you deserve to rot in fucking prison like someone else.
Say maybe people would say, well, you guys was wrestlers, you could have protected them.
Mm-hmm.
But in that right there, Dave, the big bosses was in charge of the company, and the higher ups is the one that did all this right here stuff. So
yeah, I mean, granted, McMahon didn't do this, or Linda, or none of these. It was those specific people, but they were in higher positions in the company to do this.
So, and what if a wrestler did speak up? What's a wrestler going to do?
I mean, yes, they could have. They could have went to McMahon and told McMahon about this for sure.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, would that person still have their job?
That's what they were worried about.
Yeah. Well, here's your pay and here's a pink slip. Let's go.
Mm-hmm.
That is the way. That is the way it worked back in that day.
So for a lot of people to sit there and say, why didn't you speak up about this? Well, if you spoke up, maybe you lost your job. And I like they even say, like, was it 1 in 8 girls get sexually abused as a child, and 1 of 13 boys gets sexually abused as a child. And it's fucking sad.
It is.
It is fucking sad.
It's disgusting. It's sad. Like, leave people the fuck alone.
Yeah, just leave people the fuck alone. And listen, I don't know if Mel Phillips is still alive or not.
If you are, fuck you.
Yeah, if you are, fuck you.
And if you're, and if you passed away, good fucking riddance.
Just quit being a fucking douchebag.
Absolutely. But yeah, they're suing them. They're going to get some restitution, some money out of this,
and hopefully some closure.
Also, this comes about too is because for the longest time, Vince McMahon had Jerry McDevitt in his corner, and Jerry McDevitt is a fucking fantastic attorney.
Yep.
Yeah.
He retired last year.
Don't have him no more.
He don't have him anymore. That's why Janelle Grant is getting that cheddar from the WWE, or she's going to be getting that cheddar from WWE. That's honestly probably why these ring boys have finally spoken up about their fucking experience.
Well, if she has a chance, that means I should have a chance.
Not only that, Rita Chatterton, same thing.
Yep.
She got paid off by the WWE as well for her sexual encounters with Vince McMahon.
And she deserved it.
And she deserves it.
And guess what? And all these people that are coming out, maybe they could finally get closure and move on with their lives. Mm-hmm. Maybe they couldn't. They could probably never been, like, they probably had trouble in their lives because of this. They probably couldn't trust nobody. Do you know how damaging that is?
And see, a lot of sexual cases, even male, female, some of it never gets reported either.
And that's the sad part. And here's the thing: if you see something like that, fucking speak up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm serious, fucking speak up.
We're in the day now of age that you have your phones on you.
Film it. If you got a chance in the time, film it. Proof right there. Proof right there. This happened, motherfucker. This happened.
Or a spectator, film that shit.
Yeah.
Or call the authorities.
Don't let some of these cretins get away.
Don't let these fucking schmucks get away with shit like that.
Well, let's go ahead and end this.
Speaking of another schmuck.
Well,
speaking of another schmuck, I'm pretty sure.
And another
we got plenty of schmucks around this world.
But let's talk about, this is the last of the story, and then we're going to move on to something better.
We'll probably answer some questions to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know shitback.
Shitback?
Yeah. You know shitback, right, Pop?
Ryback.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ryback.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ryback claims anyone not voting for Donald Trump are clueless about what's at stake. Well, you know what's at stake, don't you, shitback?
Freedom.
Is a
That's
guy
what's at
that's
stake to me. Freedom.
a guy that's a fucking piece of fucking shit that's running for president right now. If this was a guy that has 30, he's a convicted felon, by the way. Convicted felon.
Over 30 counts.
What the fuck's wrong with this country? A guy that's a, if you're a convicted felon, you can barely get a job.
This motherfucker's.
But this fucking orange shit stain is running for fucking president.
I can't put this on YouTube for monetization.
I'm just speaking
It's
facts.
fine. It's fine. I don't give a
this
fuck.
is
I don't
facts.
care. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, but this is facts.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, Mr. fucking McDouble Eater, Donald Trump, and by the way, I don't like him. Never will.
McDonald's.
This motherfucking shit stain. This fucking great pumpkin. Mr. Charlie Brown with hair.
Oh, Tommy.
Yeah, I'm setting up because this is fucking ridiculous. And it shows you how fucking shitty this country is. And fucking people
Tommy's sitting up for this
that
one,
people
guys.
are gonna I'm gonna say this right now.
Oh, Tommy, hold on. You're gonna throw away some of our people.
I don't care.
Subscribers now.
If you're supporting that fucking orange fucking tang looking motherfucker, then get off YouTube. I don't care. I don't care if we lose subscribers because of this shit, because it's the truth. Okay? Do you want me to lie or you want me to tell the fucking truth? Well, let's spit facts. You like facts, right? Hawkins? Alright. This motherfucker, Donald Trump, did he resurrect an insurrection? January 6th?
He sure did.
Did this guy throw his vice president under the bus
You damn right he did.
when he was doing the right thing?
Yep.
Is this the guy? Is this the guy that has a lot of SAs on his list?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the guy that owes a lot of people fucking money? Millions? Is this the guy that don't pay his fucking employees? That done a job and don't pay his fucking employees?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the guy that fucking handpicked the fucking district attorneys? That has them in his back pocket? Is this the guy that's fucking weaseled his way out of any fucking thing?
Draft dodger.
That's a fucking draft dodger because
5 times.
hurt. Is
Let's get it
5-time
straight.
draft dodger?
5 times.
Fucking guy that don't give a fuck about anybody but his fucking self. He don't care about you.
How can people not see a con man in
How
front of
can
them?
you not see a con man in your fucking eyes? Are you
They got
fucking
blinders on.
wonders?
They
you
think
blind? You can't fucking see?
they
These
think
guys don't give a fuck about you.
they
They
think
don't care about
they think
the
he's gonna give
American
them
people.
money. They
All
think
he
he's gonna
cares
give them
about-
money.
All he cares about is his fucking self, and he's saving his own fucking life. He don't give a fuck about the American people. He's just trying to fucking save his own self where he can get out of a jail cell, where he can take the Monopoly card, get out of jail free card, please. That's all he's fucking doing.
Now, what he wants to do is, I'm going to tell you what this motherfucker wants to do. He wants to be president. He really don't want to be president. He wants to be king.
And then you got him saying,
And here's
"Oh,
what he
man,
wants to do.
the
Here's what he
January
wants to
6th,
do.
the January 6th, that was nothing but love. If that's love, I don't know. That's not fucking love.
That son of a bitch will pardon himself if he gets president. He will pardon himself. That's what he's working for.
And And then you got this motherfucker saying Kamala Harris, you know, she never worked at McDonald's. What the fuck's that got to do with anything? But what does this fat fuck do? You know, he wolfs it down. Hey, Ryback, you love McDonald's too? Maybe you and fucking Mary McCheese over here can fucking both fucking review the goddamn chicken Big Mac together. You can have them in your car.
Meals in cars
with President Trump. Donald Trump can show you that stupid idiotic dance he does. Come on, Baldy, do it with me, Skip. Is that what you want? This guy, all Donald Trump is going to do is fucking help his fucking millionaire friends. That's all he's going to do. He don't give a fuck about the American people. All he cares about is the people he cares about. He's a fucking horrible person.
Oh, and also, you know that the Democrats are the reason we had all these hurricanes.
Oh yeah, then you got dumb fucks saying, "Oh,
like Brooke Adams."
She's there now can do it.
Ain't she? She's saying, "Oh man, the Democrats are the reason." No one predicts the weather, you stupid idiots. I swear, I hate stupid people.
Yeah,
that's the people. Have you noticed? People's like, "Are you a Democrat?" I vote for somebody that has common sense. Donald Trump's brain is like mashed fucking potatoes from Idahoan.
Say what you say. Say what you
mean. If you guys don't like what I'm saying about fucking Donald Trump, you can suck it. Okay? You can fucking stick it.
You got a man. I gotta say this. I gotta say this right here straight.
Harris is actually doing so. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say facts right here. Hang on, Pop. I'm gonna say facts.
Well, I got facts too.
When Donald Trump was president for 4 years, the economy was shit.
Oh, remember, he was gonna bring coal back in.
Yeah, didn't he? He was gonna bring coal. He didn't do
those people. Hey, Trump.
For 4 years.
Here's Trump. I'm going to tell you something, Trump, and all you Trumper lovers. The people in Western Kentucky are still waiting on that coal mine to open up.
And you got fucking this motherfucking fat Ruffles Ryback saying, "Oh man, I'll vote for Donald Trump." Well, both of them bald-headed, okay?
You're gonna do that bald.
And then I respect the Undertaker as a person. I respect Kane as a talent. But what the fuck are they seeing?
They're seeing their taxes lower by
a
convicted felon.
Yeah,
they're seeing this right here. They're saying they're going to get a tax cut. That's what they say.
But you got the Undertaker saying, "Oh man, politics are great again. You made politics great." You got Donald Trump. You got fucking Booger Red kissing Booger ass.
Kissing the Booger.
Kissing Booger Orange's ass. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I know that Undertaker had Donald Trump on his podcast, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I've only listened to a handful of the Undertaker's podcast, and it's not that fucking good.
No, and I respect the Undertaker.
I do
as a performer, but
Kane as well.
Yeah, I respect these guys, but what the fuck do you see in this fucking?
I'm going to go as first. I'm going to go as first. This right here. I don't see what anybody sees in that motherfucker.
I don't. Like, come on. If you're going to vote for him this time, okay, fool us once, okay, but fool us twice when you see the fucking problem. Then it's the American people's problem. You guys, if he wins November 5th, if he wins in November 5th, it's going to be worse than what it was 4 years ago.
Now look, here's the fucking thing right here. Now, there was a bipartisan bill made for the border. Both, and it was so damn right wing that it was fucking ridiculous.
And then you got.
Guess what?
All they play is music. They don't want to talk about
got on the phone.
Politics.
Got on the phone. And call his ball-licking fucking friends to not sign the bill.
And then look at his rallies. Look how stupid he looks. Oh, I don't want to answer questions no more. Let's just listen to the sound of music. What is this? Fucking on hold?
What is this, Lawrence Welk?
So it's on hold?
Please hold, please.
Here's what it is. Here's what it is right
sorry,
here.
like this, he's.
Wait a minute, Tom. I'm gonna say
He's
this.
an idiot.
Go ahead, Pops. Go ahead.
Go ahead, and then I'm gonna finish one
I'm
thing.
gonna say this right here. If he becomes president, he's gonna hand this country over to Putin or Xi or any fucking or any motherfucking dictator country for $1 bill.
And here's the thing. People's like, well, Joe Biden, man, he's old and everything else. They're going to talk about Joe Biden being dementia and everything else. But look at Trump. I don't remember Joe Biden talking about dumb shit. Oh, man, you remember back in the day, everything was good. You know, I remember gas was about 3 cents a gallon. You got this fucking idiot just talking about dumb shit that don't even matter.
You know,
And
no, it's just not him. It's just not him. It's just not
You
him.
remember the goddamn? Hang on, Pop. I gotta say this.
No, I just want to say this. I actually heard motherfucking people say this right here, right to my face. And I had to turn around and look at him twice and say, look, I'm going to say this right here, right, you ignorant fuck. You want to know why? You want to know why gas is so low? Because nobody went anywhere. There was a pandemic.
And I'm sorry.
You dumb, ignorant motherfuckers.
I'm sorry. I'm not on either side. But I'll choose anybody. Anybody. I'm sorry. He's not qualified for the job.
Hey, you know that kids when they go to school they're having sex change.
Yeah, look, you said stupid idiots. When you go to school.
Oh yeah, they got a.
Let me do the fat fuck. You know, you go to school. You come out. You go in as a boy. Then you go out as a she.
Now, you know.
No one's doing that, you dipshit! And by the way, fucking school can barely afford fucking school supplies.
I'm going to say this right here.
Oh boy, we got doctors off. What are they doing? A cafeteria?
The people,
Right
Trump
here
is
on the
an idiot.
table where you eat lunch.
Trump
Fucking
is,
idiot. I swear.
is not equipped to be president. He shouldn't be president. He's going to be a dictator.
He should.
He's already said it.
I'm
And
sorry.
here's another thing. He's an idiot, and those that vote for him are worse than he is.
You vote for this fucking dipshit. There's something wrong with you. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure he's.
Oh,
he's
and of course, if he
got-
does lose in November 5th, you know what he's going to do. He's going to do the same shit he did in 2020. That was a rig. That was rigged. Oh, let me fix the hair.
Yeah. That right there bullshit come out too, and I
remember somebody, and then you got that fucking thing where he's wearing an apron in McDonald's. You see the fat fuck? He couldn't even get the goddamn fucking thing tied. You see him? Too many McDoubles?
I'm going to say this. And those of you that don't know the law,
And then someone,
if you go to court and you don't have proof, you're not going to get up on that stand and say, here, right here, and say what you think because you don't have no proof. You know what that is? For those of you morons that don't know the law, that's perjury. You go to jail for that.
and then when he's over there, this is how you do the fries. Well, dipshit, let me tell you, I worked at McDonald's. I know what I'm doing. Apparently, you haven't worked in a day of your life, you silver spoon motherfucker. That's probably the biggest work you ever did. Did you break that, or did the rind fucking go under your goddamn phone? And then you got him fucking
blocking traffic.
Yeah, blocking traffic.
In fucking
in North Carolina for a fucking French fry pan. I got one too, motherfuckers, right there in my closet. And I didn't get no goddamn limelight for that. And then fucking he's fucking that whole fucking McDonald's thing was staged.
Oh yeah, of course it was.
And fucking people, oh Trump, thank you. I hope you save America. America, fuck yeah. That's what they were saying. This fucking orange fat fuck. And then he's handing out fucking food that's probably fucking outdated. And fucking, I like this job. I like this kind of party. I like this kind of party.
Is he Vader?
Yeah, what are you fucking? Vader would be like, "Who the fuck's this orange fuck?"
I love this kind of funny.
Yeah, I could do this job, motherfucker. All right, and then someone asked a question. Well, what are you going to do about minimum wage? You know, it hasn't been raised since
They didn't say anything.
a long time, right? $7.25 an hour. There's going to be working here. He has nothing to say.
I want to say this.
Kamala Harris, she has a whole bunch of policies. She has ideas. She has vision. I'm sorry. At least she has something.
Do you know?
Well, Donald Trump has a vision of a vision.
Yeah, he says, I got a plan.
No, I got
something of a plan.
I got a vision of a strategy.
He has nothing.
You don't have a strategy. You have a vision of a strategy.
Yeah, you have nothing. You have nothing. And then you have people that worked for him in his first term that told him what to do and tell him, you can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this. You can't do that.
Watch me Diet Coke.
And fucking right. And fucking he had people stop him. He's got fucking yes men on his side now. Yeah. No one's going to stop this fucking fat fuck.
Just one thing.
I'm sorry. I'm voting. I'm sorry. I'm going to say this right now. Vote Kamala Harris. I'm sorry.
Do you know when he's talking about the enemy within? Do you realize who he's talking about? Idiots. He's talking about the American people. He's talking about you. He's talking about me. He's talking about every American.
Dose of poison. He's the NWO.
He wants to.
In 2002.
He wants to use the military. To hurt you ignorant fuck.
Dose of Trump.
Well, he tried to inject it with fucking bleach. You might as well try that fucking dipshit.
Yeah. You got a motherfucker. How many? I like to get a big bunch of people together. You know, the Trumpers together and say, hey, how many of y'all took that bleach there? Wave your hands. I want to hear.
I'm sorry. People don't like it. I'm sorry. I'm voting for Kamala Harris, someone that actually has some sense. It actually has some policies. People don't like her, but guess what? At least she has something of a plan.
At least she
has something. Donald Trump don't have shit besides
he's doing the same old thing that he did 9 fucking years ago. Complaining. Oh, me. It's all about me. It's all about me. And that's all that motherfucker wants to know. That's all about me.
I remember
fucking orange ball piece of shit.
fucking Donald Trump said, when I got in the U.S., so the U.S. was running great. Yeah, Obama handed it to you on a silver platter.
Fucking people's like, oh man, somebody economy for first couple
Obama had that economy. You ruined it in 3 days.
Single-handedly ruined it.
You want it again?
Do you want it again?
Because I don't. You want COVID 24? Do you want COVID 2025?
I'm sorry.
That's what we're going to get.
He's unfit.
Well, if you guys are done,
I'm fucking done. Because if I go, I'll go more on this fucking north. I can't.
Because we're already demonetized.
One more thing. You know, you're talking about. You people talk about well, we had a good policy 4 years ago. Look back. Oh, you know what Obama said? Yeah, because it was his.
Absolutely, Pops. Absolutely.
But please go vote. Don't sit back and thinking that your vote don't count. Let me tell you, this year it does count because I want to see him in orange jumpsuit. That's where he belongs.
Have you ever taken a trip down to Cobb County, Georgia?
Because I'm sorry. I'm voting November 5th. I'm sorry, I am. Hell, I'll say this right now. Yeah, I voted for Joe Biden in 2020. What about it?
Get out and vote.
Please, everybody, go vote. It's the right thing to do.
Smack down your vote.
Smack down your vote, yes. Or leave a smack down on DT, okay? Because that's what I want to do.
Well, let's go ahead.
Let's go ahead, because I'm done talking.
Back down. on the orange piece of shit.
That's right, Pops.
Let's
That's
go.
right. Our recording's fucking up apparently on Pop's end, I guess. I don't fucking know. But I don't know what's going on. Pops, are you there?
Are you there?
Yeah. What the hell happened there for a while? What the hell's going on?
We gotta end it.
I think the shit's ended, I guess. If you guys want to ask questions, you guys can.
Yeah, let's answer a few questions.
Yeah, let's get over this orange piece of shit.
That's right. If you guys want to ask us a question, you guys can in the comments down below. We will answer your guys' questions. May not be on the next episode, but it'll be, sometime.
Yeah.
With that being said, Tommy, we have a little game we're gonna play.
Yeah, let's do this game real quick.
Now, it's of us where we have to choose 3 of a specific item here. Okay, we have bags of chips. Pops, you partake in a lot of potato chips.
Yeah, I have.
So does me. So does Tommy.
I get the little bags.
Yeah, you get
the little bags.
Now, I will say this. I am looking on here, and I don't see Dad's favorites on the list.
No, it ain't on the list.
There is a list.
It's gonna make it a lot rough and fucking tough for me now.
Now, I will say this too, Pops. I know that you don't have no teeth, and that doesn't come into factor.
Yeah, that comes into play.
But I will say this: even go back to like when you actually did have teeth. Which one did you actually did like? Okay.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Now these are the picks.
These are the picks. There is 12 options. You can only choose 3 to eat the rest of your life. Okay.
Okay.
Classic Lay's, the Crunchy Cheetos, Doritos Nachos Cheese, regular Fritos, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Sun Chips,
Harvest Cheddar, by the way.
Yeah, Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips, Funyuns, Tostitos, the corn chip, regular ass Ruffles, Cool Ranch Doritos, Takis, or pita chips. Now, who wants to go first? I mean, I can go first if you guys want to.
Whoever wants to.
Pita chips, I don't eat those anyway. Takis, I don't eat those either. Tortito corn chips, you can just go ahead and get those out of there.
Yeah.
Flamin' Hot, I don't really like those either. Regular ass Ruffles, you can get rid of those too. They're kind of boring.
Bland.
Bland.
Classic Lay's.
Classic Lay's, I don't mind.
Yeah, but I like those are regular chips. I'm not a big fan. That's like basic.
They're basic ass chips.
Yeah. Both of those, the Ruffles and the.
You know what? I already know what I'm gonna go with. All right.
All right. So do I.
I'm going to go with Cool Ranch Doritos. I love Cool Ranch Doritos. They're one of my favorites. I'm gonna also go with Funyuns. I love Funyuns. And Fritos, regular Fritos. I love Fritos.
Well, I already got my choice too.
All right.
I'm going with Sun Chips.
Sun Chips.
You know I love Sun Chips.
Harvest Cheddar.
Harvest Cheddar. You know I love those.
Absolutely, you do.
I'm going with Funyuns because I love Funyuns.
Funyuns are good, man. They are good.
And I'm gonna go with Cool Ranch Doritos also.
So same for me, huh?
Yeah, except for I had Sun Chips.
Yeah. Fritos for Sun Chips.
Yeah.
All right, Pops. What are you gonna go with?
I'm gonna go for the classic Lay's.
You do like the classic Lay's.
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay, that's one.
Okay.
If you need me to name some off, I will.
Yeah. Name some off again, will you please?
Crunchy Cheetos, Doritos Nacho Cheese, Fritos, the original Fritos,
Are we talking about when I had teeth?
Yeah, when you had teeth.
Fritos.
Fritos?
Yes.
All right. And then we got...
You got one more.
One more. Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Sun Chips, Funyuns, Tortitos, Ruffles, Cool Ranch, Doritos, Takis, or Pita Chips.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yes. Back then, I ate those too. Back in the day when I had teeth.
Hey, like nothing against the nacho cheese.
I love Cool Ranch Doritos.
Like if I had to choose between the nacho cheese and the Cool Ranch, I'm going Cool Ranch.
Yes.
I will say this: nacho cheese is a close second.
Yes.
And then I think third for me is probably taco.
Yeah.
Not the top, but I like the classic Frito today. But back in the day, I used to eat them when I had teeth. I ate the Fritos back in the day. Back in the day.
Good cheese puff.
Huh?
Well, cheese puffs ain't on here. If they had cheese puffs,
cheese puffs ain't on there, and neither is my barbecue chips.
Oh yeah,
hers
is not on there, man. It just that is just not right.
Absolutely, it's not right. Let's go ahead and we'll answer a few questions.
Yeah, we'll answer a few questions, and then we'll get up on out of here.
And then we'll get on up out of here. Did we talk about that? I don't think we did.
Nope.
From T&Q Punter. Thank you, T&Q Punter. Your thoughts on Chris Jericho winning the Ring of Honor World title?
I'm gonna be honest, not surprised the Fat Bastard won it.
Yeah, not surprised the Fat Bastard won it either.
And I don't give a fuck about Chris Jericho. Pops?
Hey, the title don't mean anything.
Come on, Ring of Honor don't even have a TV deal.
Yeah,
it's AEW that has the TV deal. It's not Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Why keep that fucking belt around if you're not going to fucking use it for a television?
That's right. They don't either.
TQ Punter also said, should WWE say thank you to Jack Perry for CM Punk coming back?
Absolutely.
Probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They owe him a fucking Christmas card.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come out with a Christmas card. Levante being smart there. Happy 10 years to the happy birthday sign in the back. I love it. Okay. Can you do a best of jobbers? I think the Gambler, Jim Powers, and Barry Horowitz be on that list. Best of jobbers. I don't know. I love the Gambler. I always thought he was fucking pretty talented.
Yeah.
Jim Powers, I can take him or leave him.
I like Barry Horowitz.
Pops is a big Barry Horowitz fan, ain't you, Pops?
Damn right. He's my best jobber.
Shit, fucking Pops seen him at a fucking wrestling show and
damn right.
Shook his hand and goes, "Man, I love you, man."
You damn right, man. Damn right. I show my love to people that I respect.
Another one.
I'll show them the love.
Brawler.
Brooklyn Brawler, baby.
That Brooklyn Brawler. I give it Brooklyn Brawler.
You know who I like, but he was only in WCW for like a short time.
Who's that?
Nasty Ned. You remember Nasty Ned?
Yeah, I remember Nasty Ned.
Yeah.
The biker guy.
Yeah, the biker guy. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. From Nathan, he says, when is the Night of Champions 2012 review?
It'll be coming out here soon, Nathan.
Nathan, calm your britches, man. It is edited and it is ready.
It's coming out soon.
Honestly, guys, it's just me not putting up the content as we usually do.
We explain why.
I have at least a good, Tommy? 7, maybe 8 videos in the can.
Yeah.
That I'm going to be putting out over the next couple of weeks. Okay? So
hey, be patient.
Be patient. It's going to come out
Bear
soon.
with us.
Bear with us.
Gotta bear with us.
You'll either see it this week or early next week, but it is edited and ready.
That's actually a good idea from T&Q Punk.
That is.
That is a good idea.
We did Clash 6, WCW Clash of the Champions 6 Raging Cajun review. He said that we should do a review of WrestleMania 5 and see how it compares.
You know, we might do that.
You know what? That doesn't sound half bad, except for that it's at goddamn Trump Plaza.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm not sure if we have any other any other questions or not, to be honest with you. Oh, there we go. From Jason Peck. Do you think WWF did Rick Bogner wrong? And what's your favorite tag team feud of all time? Rick Bogner.
He was just there because he was he done a Razor Ramon gimmick.
Yeah, he was the fake Razor Ramon.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he was there.
Because he actually fake Razor Ramon.
He had the hair. He had kind of the similar body. Well, I wouldn't say similar, but an okay body for Razor Ramon. And he could do the whole toothpick thing. He took the whole gimmick. They needed somebody to be fucking Razor Ramon because he went to WCW, and I guess he was the one that came up for it. I will say this: they did do him dirty, and they also
did.
Dirty.
Yeah, they did. They did them both. When you're same thing with the New Rockers.
A fake or a new tag team. Like,
Don't do new Blackjacks, new Rockers.
Yeah.
Fuck it, anything like that, you're not going far.
It's not going to go. The only thing that ever really got over, and it was very minor, would probably be the fake Sting.
Yeah.
Which was Jeff Farmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the only one that ever got over to a certain extent because you didn't know if it was the real Sting or not.
Yes.
That's the only thing that I ever think really worked that was like a fake wrestler. You know what I'm saying? Pops, what is your favorite tag team feud of all time?
Rock and Roll Express against the Midnight Express.
There you go. Did you kill it? He finally killed it, Pops. Kind of finally killed that fly. Now, what'd you say, Pops? One more time.
Was he having a feud with the Fly?
Yeah. Greatest feud on Wrestle Rampage, Tommy and the Fly. But
oh, good God.
What's your favorite tag team feud of all time, Pops?
You said Rock and Roll Express and Midnight Express.
Okay.
Rock and Roll Express, Midnight Express.
Tommy.
Well, Pops took mine, so I'm gonna go different this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to say my favorite tag team feud would probably have to be. I'm gonna go TNA, Motor City Machine Guns and Beer Money.
That's a good one too. That's a good one.
I'm gonna go with OVW. I'm gonna go with Deuce and Domino versus Cody Rhodes and Sean Spears.
Okay. 2007.
In 2007, which guys, if you guys do not know, and by the way, that's the end of the questions.
Yeah.
If you guys want to ask a question, do it in the comment section down below. We will get to your question probably on the next episode.
Yeah.
But before we do go, don't forget that we also have another podcast where me and Tommy sits down and reviews the OVW TV shows. And we started in July of 1999. We are currently in December of 1999. We are nearing that millennium of 2000. Definitely has been very great television.
Yeah.
We've really been enjoying it, going back and watching it, and having some fun with it. And we also play the promos on the show. So
yes, we do.
You guys actually get to hear the promos on the podcast. So if you guys are actually interested in that, please check out our OVW Wrestling TV podcast. It comes out on the same feed on our Spotify, and it also comes out on the Wrestling Rampage YouTube channel. And thank you for the people that actually have been giving it a chance and watching it. We appreciate it. We actually put a lot of effort into that.
Yes, we do.
I'm actually pretty proud of it. I know a lot of the I know it's not getting the views like the WWE stuff would or AEW stuff would, but it's definitely something that me and Tommy's been wanting to do for a long time.
Yeah.
And we actually have the platform to do it now. So it would mean a lot to us if you guys would go out and watch it, give it a like, share it. We would really appreciate it for sure.
What you got, the other thing, what you guys are doing is we've already seen them.
Mm-hmm. We just want to show you guys that maybe you guys didn't see what we saw.
Yeah.
And see, that's also another reason. You know, we grew up in the Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana area, where a lot of people didn't grow up in that region that have probably never seen OVW or knew that these guys wrestled in OVW. Like, for instance, what we're talking about when we said, when we talk about Rico in OVW was not the Rico that you guys seen in WWE.
Yeah.
No.
Completely different, fantastic, and that's the reason why I'm still a Rico fan. As we near the millennium of 2000, we're going to see a lot of the heavy hitters come in.
Yes.
So you guys need to hit that damn subscribe button if you guys want to watch that. And guys, we appreciate it so much that you guys have been watching the podcast.
We appreciate all the love and support from everybody. It means a lot to us.
Rather it be the OVW TV podcast, or rather it be the WR podcast, or
the pay-per-view reviews.
Or the pay-per-view reviews that we do, guys.
Or us going out getting stuff. It doesn't matter.
Video game stuff. It doesn't matter, guys. We appreciate your guys' support so much when you guys do that.
And we really appreciate the love and support from everybody.
And guys, we're like 15 subs away, guys.
Come on, guys. Get us to 3,000 before the year ends up. Come on.
Yeah, come on, man. We're
almost there.
We're almost there. We're almost there. And I do appreciate that you guys have been hitting that subscribe button, because
it
was like our last time we did the analytics, it was like half and half. Now it's more like 60 to 40.
Which we really appreciate. Keep hitting that subscribe button.
Hit that subscribe button. Come back. Guys, if there's anybody that wants to be on the podcast as a guest, just get in contact with me or Tommy.
Probably best bet to get in contact with me.
It might be best bet to get in contact with Tommy. We'll try to set up a time that we can probably do it. I know that we've been reached out a couple of times by certain people, and sometimes it just never aligns. And that's nothing.
Never worked out.
Yeah, it's nothing against you guys or anything. It could be just
it's time consensus is what it is.
Yeah, because you may not be busy, but I am around that time, or Tommy is, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
No, but don't say I'm busy. The only damn thing I got busy.
Patarina, 65. Ain't that right?
I make doctor's appointments now.
But thank you guys so much for supporting us and continue support. We appreciate that you guys watch. We appreciate that you guys enjoy our show. It really means a lot to us. And guys, share it wherever you can. Get us on Facebook. Like us and follow us on X at Russell Rampage. You can also follow me and Tommy on Instagram. Tommy posts a lot more on Instagram than I do. Actually, I don't post anything. I'm gonna be honest. I don't post shit, but I will post the show if Tommy posts.
You need to start posting some stuff, but he don't do a lot.
I don't like. I swear to God, Tommy showed me his social media thing, and he's on social media for like 2 to 3 hours a day, and I looked at mine and said like 10 minutes.
Well, because I'm always
The only social media I got Facebook myself, and I'm hardly on that motherfucker.
So I'm sorry guys if I'm not as social as like Tommy is, but you guys can always try to reach out to me.
He'll get to you when he can.
I can get to you when I can. I'm a little stuffed right now with a lot of stuff I have to do, but nonetheless, guys, follow us on Instagram. Make sure you guys hit that damn subscribe button. Get us that 3,000 subscriber mark. We will do that giveaway video. You will get your GameCube with the 3 wrestling games. You will get your PS2 with all 3 wrestling games. You will get your N64 with all 3 wrestling games. And you will get the Wrestling Rampage pin, and you'll get the stickers with it. And I think we're giving out a hell of a deal here for sure on this. Like literally, each bundle's like over $100 in value. Yes. I could easily put that towards something or sold it on my own, but I decided to hold it back.
We saved it for this. We wanted to do a big subscriber giveaway.
Yeah, and I could have
easily got $300. A lot of our friends think we're crazy.
Yeah. A lot of our friends think we're crazy about doing that. I could easily fucking put that into to a local video game store and got some store credit out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But hope that you guys enjoy it. Subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next WR podcast.
See you guys.